In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. It's Steel Toe, it's me. We've got an awesome show tonight, as usual. I mean, these damn things are just plug and play. You know, a lot of shows you watch, you wonder, is it going to be a good show? Is it going to be a bad show? Is it going to be exciting? Is it going to be boring? The only mystery on this show is, will we make enough money to make it make sense? That's the big thing about the show. So, the solution to that is everybody gift 6 million memberships. And we'll call it a win for the toe. Did die this morning, but not by much. 50. We ended up down 50 for this morning. So, I think that gets made back throughout the rest of the week. We keep doing banger shows like we did this morning. Holy shit, between Iran and Shia LaBeouf and the Rogan stuff. Great show. We've got another awesome one today full of perversion and disgusting people. And I guess some guy on Roblox recreated the Sandy Hook shooting. It's just, I don't know. Like, how much longer do we really deserve to have this world? Like, to possess it. Be like, AI is going to take over. Maybe it's time. You know, you see, like, we're like, I've never felt this way, like, quite this much in my life, where, like, my country is so clearly an evil empire. It sucks because I love my country. I love the people in it, but my government is clearly a corrupt multinational corporation full of satanic pedophilic hitmen run by Jewish Zionists in Israel. So it's kind of weird. I love where I live. I love my country. But the people who run it are positively demonic. But this Iran thing does have, I think about it all day. I'm just like, at least with Iraq. That's right. We're going to use Iraq as the example of the good war. This is how bad this one is. At least with Iraq, there was the backdrop of whatever 9/11 was. And I know a minority of Americans believe the official story, which I think is good. But at least with Iraq, we had the backdrop of 9/11 and terrorism and all that. With this Iran thing, it's just so clearly, if you've got 2 eyeballs and a brain, or even just an empty bucket inside your head, you know that this is for Israel, and it comes in the backdrop of the Epstein files and all that stuff. It's just so clearly wicked that I don't even know how anyone's arguing in good faith that this is like, yeah, totally normal. This is all right. You know, don't worry about it. This is the right thing to do. And not to mention, this country has never done anything to us. Like, the only thing you could argue they've done, 1979, the revolution and all that shit, even that you could argue, like, we overthrew their elected leader first. They elected Mossadegh. And then we said, we don't like Mossadegh. He's too much of a socialist, even though that's what the people of Iran did not want the Shah. He tortured them. He was mean. He cracked down on religion. And that's how you got an Islamic Republic. And then they took our hostages at the embassy. But they weren't like hostages in that, like, they just went house to house rounding up people. A lot of them were diplomatic workers, employees of the United States government. I mean, that's the only thing they've done to us. And then people are like, oh, well, in Iraq, they paid for like suicide bombers and stuff like that. We were over there. Like, that's the thing. Like, oh, well, they're bombing our bases in Qatar. It's like, because we're in Qatar. Would we allow Iranian bases in fucking Cuba? No. So, like, you can go around and you can pull the shit we pull, but you don't ever get to play victim when you go set up in somebody else's backyard. So this one is fucking me up more so than any of the other ones. And especially since, like, nobody voted for George W. Bush going like, yeah, America first, and we're going to stay out of foreign wars. Like, we kind of knew that Bush and Cheney and all these guys, they liked mixing it up. They liked bombing people. This was the son of the Desert Storm guy, you know, who was vice president to Grenada and Panama and all that stuff. So, like, George W. Bush, like, it's different than Trump because with Trump, you elected him to not do this. This would be if Barack Obama said hope and change and then just everything went on like it always does. Bad example. That's exactly what happened. It would be like if we voted for Trump the first time and he said he was going to drain the swamp and lock her up, and then neither of those things okay, wait, that's a bad example because that's exactly what happened. All right, well then never mind. We're carrying on like we always do. Good work. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the show. I've been shot out of a cannon today because I've been sitting in the house just tinkering around at home, working on stuff at home tonight because, again, I got the bursitis in my shoulder. I can barely lift my fucking arm over my head. And this is a normal thing, like, especially when I start really boxing a lot of rounds and stuff. The bursitis, the bursa sac will fill up, and it'll be really sore for a good 3-4 days. And then it'll go back to normal. But right now I'm taking my shirt off with my left hand because I can't, like, this one. It catches right there. What a bitch. What a bitch. Quantum Whisperer with $2. Thank you for starting us off tonight. I appreciate all of your generosity. Oh, if you do go over by that $50 we missed this morning, I will owe you a show until 9 tonight. So thank you for that. Quantum Whisperer with $2 says, you actually believed Trump? Yeah, I mean, all the anti-Trump people who laughed at all the people who were voting for Trump and were really pissed at those people who said, you're going to get ripped off. You're going to get ripped off. They get to brag today. They get to say, see, we told you so. We told you this guy was a no good huckster charlatan. Well, so far, you look right. What did the Dow do today? You know, the only good news about this war is we get to talk about Epstein and pedos as long as we want because the Dow ain't going up over 50K. Nope, 48.9. Although it only dropped 73 today. So there's that. And I think part of that might be because we've wiped out Iran's Navy. So they had 11 ships in the Straits of Oman, which is another busy strait that oil flows through. And we've wiped out all their ships. So unless like the Houthis are going pirating or something, I don't see the Iranian Navy really playing much of a role. Oil went down today. What the up is down, down is up. I don't know. Oil's at $70 a barrel. So there's that. Dow was down today, not by as much as we thought it would be. Unnerving Brain with $1 says, sounds like you need some Bengay. I've been icing. You know what fits in there really well? Frozen vegetables. Fits right in the shirt here really well. And I've, like, as bad as it is to try to, put shirts on and stuff, I'm telling myself that it's bursitis because I really don't want it to be like a labrum or a rotator cuff tear. I'll always have a torn labrum. Labrums don't repair unless you have them surgically repaired. So I technically have a torn labrum already. But I feel like if I tore the rotator cuff, I would have felt that right away. This just kind of gradually started happening. That's why I'm calling it bursitis, because that just goes away. Indie Girl says, got me some gas when it was $2.79, and then I rode past there and it was $3.29. 10 minutes later, score. That's a win. That's a big win for the toe right there. And then Joey Caravello immediately goes, Indie Girl, what color panties are you? See, guys, this is why our demographics are so skewed, is because women come in here and you guys just go, yeah, like, tell me about your bush. Just let's try to be nice. Let's, welcome her in. Tell her a great show's coming, even if it's a lie. Encourage her to hit like, and let's just ease into it. God damn it. Indie Girl, don't play into his bullshit. Indie Girl writes, Commando. This isn't going to stop. Like, you're not going to shame him. He's fucking garbage. Joey Carey. So then he goes, how are you groomed down there? Landing strip or totally shaven? Indie Girl, knock it off. Stop answering his questions. She goes, clean shaved. And Joey says, that is being nice. Christ. Joey Caravello says, this isn't bullshit. This is real. I know. It's real to you. All right. You're all pigs. You're all pigs. You're all going to hell. And at least let the record show I tried to stop it. Here's all I ask. Like a pimp to his whores. We lost this morning, so make the toe his money. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chat. Indie Girl just wrote in the chat, I'm a transvestite. Joey Caravello was pussy talking with a trans person. Joey Caravello was fucking pussy talking a trans person. Everybody laugh at Joey. Everybody laugh at Joey. And give me a red boy. Everybody laugh at Joey. Joey felt like such a pimp. He's like, what's your pussy like? What's your pussy? You got good pussy. What's your shaving like? I've got a cock too. What? No, I don't. Gotcha. Rusty Grammer says, nigga did some gay shit. Oh, he did some real gay shit.
I'm very obviously gay. I look at him and I'm like, well, you're gay.
Okay, faggot, what's next?
Sorry, man. This is Indie Girl to Joey right now.
You should just fucking smile and blow me!
What is the major problem, do you think?
Too much hormones.
Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Joey Caravello says, she's trolling, dumbass, meaning you, Aaron. No, I mean, guys, that sounds like cope to me. That sounds like grade A copium from old Joey Caravello. He says she's a liar. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. She is making shit up, right? Oh, boy. I'm enjoying this quite. All right. You know what? I should do a show. You guys are going to gift 100 memberships today, and I'm going to be on cloud 9, and we're going to erase this morning. So I gotta do this thing. All right. Salvatore with $10 says it's bound to happen, but hi everybody. But I want to ask you, who ends up getting super kicked through the barbershop window, Melton or Rekieta? Also, when the booking committee has promised this for a while now. Who's going to have more reason to, judging by the information they're not getting? Melton's going to have more reason to turn. But I don't think he knows that yet. And it's none of my business to, it's my business to keep my hands off. It benefits me to just let the whole thing continue to play out as it has. But if you want, and by the way, if I may clarify this, nobody was this is one of those Mandela effect things. This might screw some of you up. Shawn Michaels did not super kick Marty Jannetty through the barbershop window. As a matter of fact, Shawn Michaels super kicked Marty Jannetty and then threw him through the barbershop window. Or as Bobby the Brain Heenan said, oh, you see that, Jeanette? He tried to jump out the window, the coward. Bobby the Brain ruled. It was very fascinating and very satisfying to me to see our audience talking wrestling in the chat before the show started. I saw people writing in going, what's this fucking Danhausen? There was a big WWE event, and this wrestler, he's kind of a comedy act, not so much a wrestler, but his name's Danhausen. He does kind of like a funny vampire gimmick. And he debuted on WWE. He's really good friends with CM Punk. And I saw people writing in about that before the show. And I'm just like, look at that. Look at my audience being a bunch of virgins before the program starts. Awesome. My official position, I think Danhausen's going to do some really funny stuff. I think Danhausen's very funny, but small doses. Small doses for Dan, not too much Danhausen. Should we? So McBuster says this is gay. Let's show McBuster a little Danhausen so he can get a good idea. Danhausen, let's do here. How about the one where Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn, was at a signing event with his sons, who are also wrestlers, and Danhausen interviews them. This was a few years ago. This will give you an idea of who Danhausen is. Who knows? Maybe you'll watch this and you'll go, oh my God, Aaron, I didn't know this was going on. I've got to start watching pro wrestling again. This is amazing. So this is Danhausen.
Very famous.
Yes, I have watched this before.
All right, Danhausen here with the world famous Ass Boys. Oh, yeah. The Ass Boys are here with Danhausen. Isn't that nice?
You ruined our life.
No,
ruined
I've
our
never given
life.
this shot.
Ruined our life. A shining legacy. A great example.
No,
now.
turn this off.
No.
Cut this.
We're not cutting this.
Cut this feed.
How did you get in here?
Well, Danhausen's a guest because he's very famous. Just like you. You two are trending worldwide as
No,
Ass Boys.
We're trending for the wrong reasons because you're trying to destroy our legacy.
Oh, look at
Call
that.
us
Destroyed your
assholes,
sign,
that's
too.
not-
Yeah.
Knocked over to the sign.
Are you happy that
So now-
what you've done to us?
Let's just explain. Your father's name is Bill Ass.
It's
He has little shorts, little underwears that say Mr. Ass on the
Bill. It's
back.
Billy.
Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn Ass. His middle name is Gunn.
No.
His last name is Ass. It is on his shorts.
No, that's what we're trying to tell you. It's Billy Gunn. That's it.
We
Billy
talked
Gunn.
about
That's
this.
it.
Billy
Then why
Gunn.
does he have Mr. Ass? Like Danhausen would put Mr. Danhausen on his shorts. Why are you laughing? And then we would put, you would put Rod Ass and Todd Ass.
No, Rod. We're not Rod and Todd.
my
It's
name is
Austin and
Colton.
Colton.
Oh. Is
Yeah.
your middle name Todd?
No.
And your middle name is Rod.
No.
See, guys, that's Danhausen. So now all of you want to watch pro wrestling again. In fact, I'm worried that when the show's over and I go over to Netflix and I try to watch Raw, the whole thing's going to crash because everyone's going to be watching because they were watching the toe and they have to see this Danhausen guy. I'm going to read the chat and see what people are saying about Danhausen. I can't imagine it's going to be very good. So an emo kid, gay confirmed. Gay, just why, shaking my head. Kiss fan, Aaron pile drived Gordy into the basement floor. That's okay, that's just not true. That snuck in there somewhere. Only Kiss can wear that shit and be cool. Don't diss the Star Child. His face paint is like upside down Sting. Is that the I Like Turtles kid? Now, Joey Caravello's threatening to cut off indie girls' tits and use them as a hat. That relationship didn't last, clearly. Indie Girl says he looks like a Faggot Crow or Brandon Lee. Faggot Crow was my nickname in high school. Historically White says the Sting makeup pattern is probably copywritten. All right, so I guess we didn't like Danhausen. Ivana Tinkle says drilling a hole in my head is worth it. Yeah, but then you're not going to be able to hear the show through all the Oh, I see. Helgi, who doesn't have a membership, and Honky, who doesn't have a membership. Helgi says Aaron didn't feed or water Gordy today. I did both. I did both of those things. Your guys' job is to hit like and hit subscribe and hit follow because we're not over 100 on either of our platforms, and we need to make some fucking money tonight. So either we need whales jumping in and throwing a bunch at us, or we need you guys hitting the like and share button, and I'm going to start getting into stories. I'm getting out of the chat because I gave it a chance. It didn't work out, so off we go to the show. Bring it in. Let's get a win tonight. We didn't miss by that much this morning, but the weeks we've been knocking out, so business is good, but the stress of the days is getting worse as we're having more and more misses. I can't keep counting on big Thursdays to save our ass. So everybody throw in a membership, give a little money. Let's pretend we have a real show. I wanted to bring you a fun little video today. You might also file this under pro wrestling. Somebody gave a monkey a lighter, and he tried to light his dick on fire. I thought we'd all watch this together to kind of get into the spirit of things for tonight while I start to already drip flop sweat. Here we go.
Get it. You got it. The monkey just lit the lighter. He's going to do it again. Look.
Look at that. He's going to...
Oh, my God, dude. No, hey.
He's burning his dick. He's setting his own fur on fire. He's too stupid to know that that's going to end poorly.
What? I cannot believe that just happened.
He's burning his dick.
Are you serious, bro? In serio, mono.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
How about we take the lighter away from the monkey and we stop letting him light his taint on fire? That would be nice.
No mas bebés. Para ti.
So who's the bigger retard, the monkey or the people sitting there filming the monkey giving him a Bic lighter? He's done fucking with... Oh, he's not done fucking with the lighter. He's back.
Oh,
he's lighting himself on fire again. All right. And then he licks him. He lights himself on fire and he licks himself. I've seen Corey Adam do this same exact bit. And no matter how much you tell them not to, I mean, really telling them not to almost gets them to do it more. Yes, MSO says, technically, isn't it a dick lighter? It is at that point, it goes from a Bic lighter to a dick lighter. St. Caesar says, why are you showing us home videos of yourself? Because I'm desperate and my show's failing. That's why. That's why we're here. Because I decided we're going to do a real show. We're going to talk about some stuff. We're not going to be gay because I'm almost 40 and talking about other people's drama is about I would rather beg for money than talk about other people's drama. It's less pathetic and gay. So I need you guys to give me lots of money. That's what we're going to do tonight. No more L's. No more L's, no more listening. Or no more L's, no more listening. No more L's, no more losing, no more fails. So I wanted to bring this next one up. And yes, I'm just going to go story to story tonight. Let's go. Memberships, we're under 500. Let's pick this thing back up. I wanted to talk a little bit tonight about something that is absolute havoc as far as Minnesota roads go. We've also heard stories in Florida and we've heard stories in California about how it really doesn't seem like the barrier to entry for CDL licenses is very high, or at least not as high as they lead us to believe. Like getting a CDL and becoming a truck driver is like the number one way out of poverty for young men like 18 to 25. Like if you don't want to go to college, or your family doesn't have enough money, or you didn't do very well in school, you can go get yourself a CDL, you can become a truck driver, you can make a lot of money. In fact, it's like because you don't have a family or anything yet, it's probably one of the best ways to make good money at that age that there is in this country. But now we're doing this thing where we're giving CDLs and letting people who barely speak any English, if any at all, we're letting them have CDLs and drive 18-wheelers, which we depend on them for transportation, but then we also depend on them not to kill us all when they're on the highway. And they have been killing people on the highway. Not to mention the dubious way in which they got that CDL. We've seen plenty of fraud scams where you just, you give a little extra money. Somebody at the DMV hooks you up. They put a little something extra in their pocket. We've seen this happen with illegals. We've seen that Indian truck driver in California or Florida who tried to do a U-turn in the middle of the highway and ended up killing 3 people. Well, this is one, and I God, I think this is here or it's in some northern Midwest state. A Sikh man was pulled over. And as you'll see, this guy doesn't speak a lick of English. He's got a guy riding with him. He's got a guy riding shotgun with him who I'm sure steals a bunch of his money. And he has to talk to the police because this guy apparently didn't do any inspections, didn't pull into the weigh station, and now the cop's pulling him over. The only problem is this guy has no idea what the hell is going on.
Okay, I'm not understand properly. I'm not understand properly.
Pardon me?
He never understand. How you gonna give the ticket?
You don't understand or he doesn't understand?
Yeah, he. He.
Again, you will clear.
Pardon?
You will clear again. This ticket.
Yeah, I will read it to you again. Failed to accurately complete the daily inspection report.
Okay, where you gonna see? Okay, and you can. Where you? I'm
So
never
I'm not
telling
gonna
you.
talk over
No,
you,
no,
sir.
no.
I'm
He
not gonna
telling
talk
you.
over you.
He telling you. Okay. You have to listen it. Okay.
Okay, so sir, I'm giving these tickets to you to give to the
Have to listen it. Okay.
okay?
You have to listen.
But,
Okay.
hey, what are the odds that those tickets get to the company? Like, what are the odds that that driver, first of all, knows what just happened? And second of all, if he doesn't know what just happened, what are the odds that he's reading road signs properly, taking the right exits, signaling every lane change, checking all of his blind spots and his mirrors before he changes lanes? Like, Minnesota in the last few years has gotten worse and worse with this. You go down the freeway and I mean, it's you pass a semi, and depending on who's driving, you got to say a Hail Mary beforehand because you might be about to kiss your ass goodbye. They don't check blind spots. And you'll see 18-wheelers sometimes just kind of weave in and out of lanes. And I'll try to speed up and pass those guys because I'm like, I have to look because I'm guessing Somali. And more often than not, you're correct. And you wonder, it's kind of like Somalis with driver's licenses in general when you see them like parked up on landscaping blocks sideways. You're like, how the fuck? Did they just hand them the license? Like, was there any, like, level with us? Was there any real test done on this? Or did they come to this country and you just gave them a welcome package and in that was a driver's license? It's happening quite a bit. Quite a bit. Kraken Slappin' says, that pisses me off. I had to jump through hoops to get my CDL. Yes. A lot of people did. A lot of people had to do that. But honestly, what can you do? I mean, it's one of those deals where until you can't vote your way out of it because it's like everybody in the DMV. So what do? You get a new transportation director? I don't know. It's one of those things that just you can't vote it away. It just seems to be happening. And a lot of people have to be making money off of it. Otherwise, why do it? Where's the benefit? MSO says, where is the trigger happy cop when you need one? I mean, I didn't say all that. Jesus. Oh, look at that. Oh, thank you. Oh, Crunchy just sent me something. Do you think the majority of Iranians and Americans want more killing or more peace? You know what, Crunchy, you know what we need from you? Saving. I need someone to save my ass tonight. I'm already, the arms are sweating. The forehead is dripping. Oh, I am fucking failing this week already. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. We've only got 170 people watching tonight's show. We are bombing hard. Hit like, hit follow, hit subscribe. We need people. Guys, sorry, but the chat ain't cutting it. I got to get back to the show. I got to find something that's going to catch. Yes. Slow down, Aaron. You're going to be fine. I mean, probably not, but you're going to be fine. Ted Lieu. Congressman Ted Lieu was talking about the Epstein files, and apparently everybody who's against this war in Iran is hitting the accelerator and wants to let everything out on these files, unredacted, the whole deal. Like, the only way we're going to fight us going into this war is by I guess, trying to humiliate Trump, like trying to embarrass him. There were a few rumors when we started bombing that Iran said like somehow they have Epstein file videos and they're going to release them to the world. I highly doubt it. I feel like that would have been done day one of the bombing. So I don't think they have Epstein files. But some people are starting to break their silence and they are starting to play not so nice. This is Congressman Ted Lieu talking about what's in the Epstein files. And do you want to believe him or not? Let's take a listen.
So why are Republicans so interested in Bill and Hillary Clinton? It's because they're trying to distract from the fact that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files thousands and thousands of times. In those files, there's highly disturbing allegations of Donald Trump raping children.
Holy jeez. See, and this is what sucks about the way our media is. We can't get like any accurate reporting because it's either one side saying stuff like this, or it's Fox News and right-wingers and Mark Levin going, nope, that was all proven to be untrue. The cops. Here's my thing. So there were women who said that Trump did stuff to him. But then the cops said, well, this woman's clearly in need of psychological help. This lady's crazy. Well, I mean, if you were molested by wealthy, powerful people, you would probably also have mental problems. You would also need psychological help. I mean, those two things are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they usually go hand in hand. And then didn't one of those women ended up dying? Like, didn't she get shot with a shotgun at some point and she's dead? And people are like, well, that proves she was lying about Trump. Really? Because when it came to the Clintons, every time a dead body showed up on their body count, we took that as a sign of guilt for the Clintons. So I don't like it when people try to have it both ways. I'm interrupting for every donation tonight. I'm nervous as shit. No Pen 15 Fathead with $5 says, let's start a Crunchy train. Can we summon Crunchy? That's the question. Yes. Thank you, No Pen. I appreciate it. Let's calm shit down tonight. A few likes, a few more listeners, a few more followers, and lots of cash. That's what we need tonight. All right, Ted Lieu, make us believers, because I feel like the pro-Trump crowd has never been more vulnerable to having their mind changed than they are right now, because a lot of people feel betrayed by this Iran stuff, and a lot of people are kind of coming to the realization that Israel's not really our pal. So maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, people were like, I'm not trying to hear Trump was raping underage girls. I ain't trying to hear that mess. Well, maybe today now, maybe they're willing to hear you out.
Of Donald Trump threatening to kill children. So I encourage.
Well, it ain't a threat anymore. He's doing it. He went ahead and just killed children. Isn't that funny? It's like if it's in the Epstein files that somebody killed a child, it's horrible and terrible and awful. But when a president bombs a country and he's clearly killing children with those bombs, that's multiple. That's lots of children being killed. And that's fine, I guess.
Urge your press to go look at these allegations. And I'm highly disturbed that Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche just got the law wrong. Yesterday, he said, essentially, that it is not a crime to party with Jeffrey Epstein.
I mean, if he's running underage prostitutes and trafficking them, then yes, it's 1,000% a crime, especially after his conviction.
That's actually not correct. If Jeffrey Epstein was human trafficking minors for these sex parties, and you show up and patronize the establishment at that party, yes,
you're breaking the law.
You're guilty, because patronizing is part of the law of the federal sex.
Oh, no, you don't understand, Your Honor. I wasn't trafficking the girls. I was just partaking in the girls that were trafficked. So totally not against the law. What?
Trafficking law. So Deputy General Todd Blanche just got that wrong, which maybe explains why they aren't investigating all these folks, including Donald Trump. He needs to read the law and investigate these people. He also needs to resign, not only for not knowing the law, but...
Oh, Congressman Lieu, he knows the law. He's just ignoring it because it's convenient.
A massive, not only screw up, but the biggest privacy violation in history. they release a lot of pictures of minors unredacted, just violated the privacy of these girls. It is uncalled for what they did. The one thing that they could not do under this law was to invade the privacy of these women now who were girls at the time who were victims of sex trafficking.
God, this guy's a charisma vacuum, though. He's tough to listen to. But hey, look, I'm just glad people are still talking about it. I think a lot of people thought the way we did, that as soon as they start this Iran thing, people are going to forget about the Epstein files, and that's maybe why Trump did it, to try and get away from all the Epstein stuff. So I'm glad people are still talking about it. I'm glad Thomas Massey isn't shutting up about it. Ro Khanna isn't shutting up about it. Ted Lieu isn't shutting up about it. But as far, like, it's one thing to stop talking about the Epstein stuff. People like Lindsey Graham, you expect to back wars, but like people who are backing this war and trying to sell it as anything that America needs to do for its own safety, it's shameful, man. It's just really, really shameful. Thank you, No Pen, for that $5. Thank you. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Main Vein with $1 says, who the fuck is this again? That's Congressman Ted Lieu is who that is. That's, I think, Hawaii, but that could be racist, saying he's from Hawaii. Rusty Grammar with $1. Thank you so much to everybody who's throwing in any money. I am not joking when I say this show runs on listener contributions. So thank you so much. It means a ton to me. I can't express to you how much stress it takes off me and how much easier it makes the show to do when these things get hammered out early. Rusty Grammar with $1 says, I'd give Crunchy a runny nose if I wasn't happily married. Now you faggots need to complete the goal so we don't have to hear about it. Fuck. I'm sorry. I apologize. Look, I know it sucks, and I know everybody criticizes me for it, makes fun of me for it. I'm doing what I have to do so I can keep doing my show. That's all I'm doing, all right? That's all I'm doing. So if you think I'm the most evil guy in the world or the biggest hack or a shitty host or anything else because of that, that is totally fine. It'll take care of itself. I've always said this. Like, if you're like, Aaron begs for money, he's a piece of shit. If that upsets you, enough of these misses, and somewhere down the road, I will go away. Luckily, I have an audience who hasn't let me go yet, and I hope they don't start to. But we missed this morning again. And I'd really like to see these start getting knocked down early in the show because it is in the back of my mind. So let's get after it. Let's rally up. Remember, the evenings, it doesn't take very much. All right, now we're up over 200 people, on our way to 300. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. Let's go to the next thing, and then I'll come back to you guys later. Let's rally up and make it worth it, huh? Remember our buddy, and I put him in the thumbnail for today. Remember our buddy Rabbi Shmuley? I love Rabbi Shmuley. He is, like, when I first saw him on Alex Jones' show, I swear to God, I thought he was a comedy bit. I thought Rabbi Shmuley was like this guy doing a Jewish character, like an over-the-top Jewish rabbi character. First of all, the name's cartoonish, Rabbi Shmuley. Second of all, he's insane. Like, Rabbi Shmuley is fit for a straitjacket. He's a nut. I mean, he says crazy shit. Let's, real quick, get you some Rabbi Shmuley. Because we have a clip of his daughter, and this is so sad. Rabbi Shmuley's daughter is like a chip off the old block. She is Rabbi Shmuley 2.0. Yeah, here. This is a good 45-second clip of Rabbi Shmuley. See, he's got like the stringy Jewish beard, and he's got the stereotypical Jew. Like, Rabbi Shmuley is a name you would come up with if you were making a joke. And then he goes and says shit like this, and you're like, this guy can't be serious. But this is our guy, Rabbi Shmuley.
That those who bless Israel will be blessed. The reason you're not blessed, Alex Jones, the reason you're bankrupt, the reason that you've had the whole country, anyone who's sane, turn against you, is because you have lost the blessing of God. We've been unpopular for 2,000 years because we keep the covenant of God that everyone else has broken.
That's why. Oh, no, we could have helped Rabbi Shmuley so much. Buddy, that's not why anyone hates you. First of all, I really hate to say this to Jews. I know this is going to hurt their feelings. Your covenant has been fulfilled. It's over. Jesus Christ came to earth. He's the Messiah. And now he formed the new and everlasting covenant through him. So you guys are good. Just become Christians. That's the next step. You guys are stuck a couple thousand years behind. Sorry.
Live by the 10 Commandments. We don't go crusading against people and drowning them in the Main River. We don't get.
Fuck you. We ran a crusade because Islam was up our ass for like 400 years, and we finally decided to fight back. Shout out Pope Urban II, best pope there ever was. Sermon at Claremont, tops, best. But so this is our buddy Rabbi Shmuley. For 2,000 years, we've been hated. Yes, go on. Because we keep the covenant. Ooh, so close. By the way, look up what Catholicism believes in regards to usury. I'll give you a hint against it for everybody. Islam, usury, against it for everybody. Judaism, against usury for loaning money to other Jews. But to everybody else, fuck them.
Ask people. We believe that adultery is wrong. We fight things like pornography. We established.
You own it all. What do you mean you fight it? You own it. It's your, like, I guess fight it in that you fight to acquire more of it.
Communities and families. The Jewish communities and families are revered by their worst enemies around the world. So we're hated for it, and we're prepared to be hated for it. Are you telling me that I should pursue your popularity?
So that's Rabbi Shmuley. He's the best. He's the man. He's a walking cartoon character. Well, Rabbi Shmuley has a daughter. And his daughter is, like I said, exactly like Rabbi Shmuley. Before we get into it, I stopped for money tonight, man. I stopped for money, and Main Vein, thank you for the $20. Yes.
Wanna fuck? Let's
God
fuck.
damn it. Let's line these up. Let's go, baby. Thank you. He says, glad to see Crunchy. I want to see Crunchy in all her glory tonight. Hobo with $1 says, die in a hole, Crunchy, you soiled skank. That, in hobo speak, is I love you. $1 from Main Vein said, is that the one the ratty sells dildos with? Yes, I think. Let's look that up. Does Rabbi Shmuley sell? It's the first thing that comes up. Sell dildos. Rabbi Shmuley Botich has been associated with the sale of kosher sex toys, including vibrators and dildos, through initiatives aimed at enhancing marital intimacy. While his daughter opened a kosher sex store in Tel Aviv, Rabbi Shmuley himself has defended and promoted the sale of these marital aids. Rabbi Shmuley is marital aids. So he's got a daughter. His daughter sells kosher sex toys in Tel Aviv. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. That one's been in my head all day. And so this is the dildo and vibrator saleswoman, Little Botich. This is Shmuley's daughter, and this is her speaking out on Israel and Iran and why Israel is allowed to do things other countries aren't. Keep going with the Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmos, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, and gifted memberships. We need to win tonight so badly. Let's go.
That Trump and Bibi are such epic heroes, but they're still going to get attacked by Americans, the woke right.
By the way, does it look like somebody clocked her good right here? Look at that. It looks like the start of a little shiner here.
Still going to get attacked by Americans, the woke right, the woke left, X, everyone's calling Bibi and Trump murderers. It's because this world doesn't understand evil. Do you guys remember at the Grammys and at the Super Bowl show, Bad Bunny and a bunch of stupid idiot other celebrities went around saying, the only thing that's stronger than hate is love. We need more love.
Yeah, what an asshole for saying things like that. God, what a fucking robotic, genocidal maniac you have to be like, gay, that sucks. We need to bomb Iran. What? I mean, look, Bad Bunny was a dog shit choice for the Super Bowl halftime show, but I'm not gay, so I don't watch the Super Bowl halftime show. But to sit there and go, you know what my problem was with the Super Bowl halftime show? They preached a message of love. God, what a monster. She's got an egg in her butthole right now, doesn't she?
Hate is a real thing. Evil is real, and love is not gonna help.
I know. We've seen Gaza.
They don't understand that. Do you guys remember also Tucker Carlson last week, I think he did it 3 or 4 times, said that Israel is the most violent nation in the world. They're the most violent.
I mean, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck.
State, who the hell fights a 7-front war? You're so violent. You fight a 7-front war when those 7 groups of terrorists are coming for your children.
So all of these terrorists. So you've been occupying this land for 60 years, this West Bank and Gaza Strip. You've been treating these Muslims like absolute dog shit there. You've been stealing their homes, kicking them off their land and building settlements, giving them 2 hours to pack up their entire life and get the fuck out of Dodge. And then when a bunch of groups get really mad about that and go, I don't like Israel, I'm going to resist them. Well, now they're all terrorists who want to kill your children. That's fun.
All headed by Iran. That's when you have to use force and violence. But our world, which is woke on the right and the left, they don't.
We're all against them. So it's nothing that they're doing. You see, they're never going to look in a mirror and go, oh shit, maybe we're insane. Maybe we're bloodthirsty maniacs. No, we're all woke. So at first it was the left. They were woke. Because the left was like, hey, maybe you guys should ease up on the Palestinians. You're being dicks. Oh, woke lefties. So then us on the right are all like, yeah, woke lefties. Woke is gay. And all of a sudden it takes the right a little longer to take a look and go, holy shit, though. Like, you guys are really being shitty to those Palestinians. Like, maybe it's time to chill out. And then Israel's like, whatever, you're woke too. It's like, wait, no, I know I'm not woke. Now what are the odds that they're actually not woke? What are the odds that you guys might just be like the bad guys?
Yet that you can't turn the other cheek. You need to rise and kill first because
that's not, I'm sorry, honey. That's not what my Savior teaches. Although that was your guys' approach with Jesus. It was not turn the other cheek. It was rise up and kill first. And boy, did you. So I guess if nothing else, you guys are being consistent. All I'm saying is, and this is what you're going to call me woke and anti-Semitic for, your worldview doesn't jive with mine. I don't believe what you believe. And I happen to believe that what you believe is like mortally evil. So we seem to be at an impasse here. But please, dildo salesman, continue.
Hatred and evil is real and love is not going to help. They will come for your children and they will kill them.
They can't reach them. I'm way the fuck over here.
Trump and Bibi are epic heroes because they're strong enough to understand that evil demands violence and force. This is why we Jews we are so hated for fighting at all.
That's not, come on. We Jews are hated for fighting. A lot of groups fight. If fighting made you hateable, nobody would be able to stand the Irish. Wait, bad example. The point is, it's not because you fight. It's how often you fight. It's who you fight. Women, children, people who are in an open air prison. It's not just the fighting, sweetheart. Like at some point between stocking the next day's supply of neon dildos and putting the vibrators in the glass display case, maybe catch a glimpse of your reflection in the mirror of that display case and go, holy shit, maybe I might be the problem. And don't answer right away. Just let it ruminate a little.
And it's interesting that the nation who's received the most amount of hatred, anytime we fight back, violence, you guys are evil, because the world doesn't get that evil is real.
I agree. Evil is real. I agree with Rabbi Shmuley's daughter. Evil Israel. 100%. Evil Israel. Everybody say it together. Evil Israel. We agree. Every time we fight, people hate us. Well,
And turning the other cheek or reaching your hand out to your enemy will lead to your children getting killed.
We're not saying you have to reach your hand out to your enemy. We're saying give them their land back and leave them alone. Why is leave them alone such a harrowing idea for you people? Like, why is leaving people alone and not sticking your schnozola in their business? Why is that so threatening to you? The idea of not having your hands on the levers, why is that so traumatic?
It's why in the Bible, we Jews, our righteous men, our tzaddikim, right? Our King David, for example, he didn't just sit and learn Torah all day. He was a warrior. Because
like Muhammad, right? Yeah, King David and Muhammad. Pious men who went to war a lot. I mean, that's fine. You guys can worship people like that. The guy I worship is called the Prince of Peace, but, you know, you do you.
Being a warrior is holy. You're protecting.
Right, I agree with you. Being a warrior is holy. And what would a holy warrior engage in? What would he engage in holy war? What do you, you know, I'm a little iffy on my Arabic. Could somebody remind me, what is holy war in Arabic? Or they speak that over in that part of the world. It's jihad. That's right. When you say so much psychobabble bullshit, you end up making the other side's argument.
People you love because evil is real.
We could put a burqa on this chick and convert her faith into Islam and have her talking about Israel instead of Iran, and she would be nailing it.
In the Torah, it says, Ohavi Hashem sinu ra, that those who love God, they don't just sit and do nothing and just learn all day. They hate evil. You cannot protect goodness without hating evil and obliterating it. And that Bibi...
Okay. Do you think that's maybe what these other nations think they're doing when they attack you? No, of course not. You guys are. Remind me again, what makes you the good guys? Because, like, you're just operating from this spot that you're good. Meanwhile, you're hawking vibrators to people. I don't...
Trump just get it. And our world does not get it. It's why everyone has been calling Israel genocidal. Because we dare to kill people who want to kill us. Love is not strong enough to destroy evil. Sorry.
God, these are just bad people. Like, I mean, her basic argument is everyone wants to kill us. And it's like, do you want to look into why? No, we should just kill those people. Ladies and gentlemen, Rabbi Shmuley's daughter, the family that hawks vibrators together, preaches politics together. Good for them. That chick is fucking wild, dude. That chick is bad shit. Main Vein with $1. Thank you guys so much for any contributions you have tonight. I appreciate it so much. Main Vein with $1 says she's a chip off the old Jew block. You know what's weird is, like, she's like actually more like charismatic and more aesthetically pleasing and more like put together than Rabbi Shmuley is. She might be more dangerous than old Rabbi Shmuley. Plus, she's a dildo salesperson. Main Vein with another $1. Let's get everybody jumping in. We need a W tonight. I just want to do a show. That's it. I just want to do a show. I wish I could. $1 from Main Vein says, how much to get Crunchy on the show like last time? Hey, man, I'm hoping everybody decides they want to help out our little program. Matthew asking about what's his name? Cheese. Yeah. Cheese is, I think Cheese went on vacation again. I think Cheese told us the last time he donated to the show that he was going on a trip. No Pen 15. That is no Pen 15. That is not the number for the evenings. The number for the evenings is way lower than that. Freaky Deaky becoming a member for 42 months. Thank you very much, buddy. Freaky Deaky says, I know internet drama ain't your thing, but have you seen the Johnny Somali latest? The latest I saw on Johnny Somali was that he was looking at like 6 years in a labor farm or whatever. That's the latest I saw on Johnny Somali. I don't think that's drama, by the way. I think that's news. An American streamer going to another country, fucking around, being a dick, getting arrested. Being arrested and stuff like that, that's news. Drama is like, did you see what this guy said to this guy with the... It's like, dude, you're 50. Stop it. 10 beer. Oh, my God. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. That is great. I just need everybody to be doing that for a couple of minutes, and we're home free. Let's do this thing, boys and girls. Let's make this just a show. Take away the only thing they have to criticize about us, and that's the needing money part. All right? Thank you for the 5 memberships. That's great. Keep it rolling. I'm going to stay on top of you. That's gay. Because I know that when I go, oh, I'm happy, this is going really well, that's when things start to fall apart. Hey, look at that. We've got Melissa with $25 over on Venmo. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, my God.
Fuck! Let's fuck!
Yes, let's do this. Let's keep going. We're on our way tonight. Oh, look, I know we're 50 short from this morning. I'm not even worried about that. I just want to notch a win tonight, and I'm a happy guy. Keep it up. Main Vein says, I'm serious. Get Crunchy on the phone. Honeybee's Photo says, how much do you make with memberships? I think on YouTube, I take home $2.50 a spot on gifted memberships. Steel Toe Bros, I take home $5. And then on Rumble, I take $5 each one. Thank you for asking. Yes. In the creator program, that is. Rumble Rants, Rumble only takes 20%. YouTube takes 30%. That's why we love Rumble so much. All right, guys, you're doing great. You're doing awesome. Let's do it. Freaky Deaky says, I believe Johnny Somali got 3 years labor prison and registered as a sex offender. Really? Because I knew he was being a really obnoxious tourist and he was playing like text-to-speech donations and he was being a real asshole in South Korea and they don't play that shit. But I didn't hear. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Atozi video.
The deepfake case.
Let's check this out. Yeah, he was doing deepfake shit with like sacred statues. Like he was really culturally fucking with the people of South Korea. So they locked his ass up.
Against Johnny. Prosecutors submits a correction to the date and the time of the crime, which happened 2 days earlier than stated in the indictment.
This is one thing I can't stand about the legal YouTubers and stuff like that. It's just so much shit to show that they're smart. And normal people don't care about that stuff. Like, just give us the meat and potatoes.
1st of October, 2024. This happened ages ago. Like, he's been in Korea for over a year. No, I don't sleep a lot.
Oh, yeah, they haven't let him out. So, like, he went fucking around. He was, like, desecrating their statues and causing a ruckus in public. And they locked his ass up. They took away his passport. They said, you're staying here. You're not going back to the United States. And thank God, because if you've ever seen this Johnny Somali guy, he is one of the most naturally hateable people in the history of public figures.
As you noticed, that's kind of how you upload every day. You just don't sleep that much.
Okay.
Anyway.
Come on.
The judge corrects the record regarding the dates and the deepfake crimes. And the Youngman deepfake charge, that one remains in effect. So actually, I take that back earlier. He thought that the Youngman charge was dropped. No, it's staying in place. It's right here. So that's not looking too good. So the judge corrects the record regarding the dates of the deepfake crimes.
God, I don't fucking care.
A sentence of 3 years imprisonment with labor and a fine of 150,000 won, which is essentially the max fine you can get, which is like $120.
3 years in a hard labor camp in South Korea and a fine of $120. God, I'd beg him to like, can you just jack that fine up to like $5,000 and cut back on the hard labor time?
But he's not going to foreigner prison. So he's going to Korean prison if the judge gives him a guilty verdict now. So you have, that's what the prosecutor is recommending. So the prosecutor wants 3 years with labor. Then on top of that, 2 cell phones will be seized as evidence and they will remain confiscated, so he won't get his phones back. And then additionally, which is pretty crazy, the prosecutor wants to add him to the S offender registry in South Korea for 5 years.
What did he do?
Yeah, they're putting him on the register for 5 years. So I guess he can be doing the S offender shuffle in prison while doing labor if he's actually given a guilty verdict by the judge, because that's coming up now soon. So You have
So South Korea's system is a little different, I guess. Like the prosecutor goes, "This is how much we want," and then the judge determines guilt. That's backwards from how we do it. We do it where the judge that we have the trial, the jury decides guilty or innocent, then you have the sentencing.
employment restrictions, personal information disclosure. So what the registry gives him is employment restrictions. So if he goes to prison there and he has to do labor, he's actually restricted on what kind of labor he can do because he's on that registry if they actually put him on that registry.
Okay.
And then you have class attendance restrictions. So overall, that will just affect his imprisonment.
Okay, I don't care. This is all nerdy.
Wanna fuck?
Oh, hi,
Let's
Karmic.
fuck!
Yeah, that's all nerdy shit from there. I can't watch that shit. It's hard, but I'm interested in the story. So why, somebody who knows more about this, fill me in. Why would he be on the offender registry, or is that just them sticking it to him because he's just been such a piece of shit? Because I don't know what he would have done to be on the S offender registry. I'm not exactly sure. I need to know what the symbol is on his hat. Oh, I thought that was an Anheuser-Busch logo. Holy shit! Main Vein with $100. God damn, a red boy.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen.
Thank you. Red boy. Oh, baby, baby, baby. That's a damn near a win for the toe. Yes. Oh. We feast on those red boys. Thank you, Main Vein. Okay, now I can say it. We're only $30 away from a W. Thank you so much. Main Vein says Crunchy got a raw deal from the anniversary show by the sounds of it. Show was better when she was here. Hey, Crunchy, you throw in a red boy just like Main Vein did, and I have to go till 9 tonight. That's right. We're 30 away from tonight, so we can get that's 6 memberships on Rumble. We can get a W tonight. But another one of those red boys, we go until 9, and we're perfect for the week. I tell you what, you guys really did kick up some fuss when we started talking about how the morning show was picking things up and all that. You guys have been on a roll lately. Thank you, Main Vein. Let's fucking go. Keep it up, boys and girls. Something to do with the deep fake, says Freaky Deaky. Redbird says Johnny Somali deep faked a Korean pop star. That didn't go over well. Oh, okay. So basically they hate this fucking guy and they're going to use this as an excuse to put him on the registry because it was sexual in nature. I gotta say, this is one of those things where like, I think I kind of like the South Korean justice system, but I would never want to have to go through it myself. Like ours is corrupt enough, and I'll never go through that legal system again, man. Fuck that. I'm going to be a good boy forever because that is a rotten, corrupted shithole of a system we have here. But like Korea sounds like no nonsense. If you get on their bad side, they'll fuck you up. I mean, I like I said, I wouldn't want to go through it, but I like the way they're handling this. $5 from No Pen 15 Fathead says Crunchy is irreplaceable. That's goddamn right. You hear that, Crunchy? They're talking to you. Hey, if I play what Crunchy sent me, do you think that'll summon her? Do you think that'll summon Crunchy? Hobo says, can we start a GoFundMe for Crunchy to go to South Korea? Well, here. Let's pull up what Crunchy sent me, and we'll see if that summons a wild Crunchy for this evening. It's, she says banger. That's what she says about this one. Let's take a look. I hope it's Boom Boom Israel very much.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't like the long fingernails. Takes me right out of it. Scary, really. And that's what Crunchy sent us for today. Thank you, Crunch. And the Crunchy fans are screaming for her this evening. Yeah, Taste Fairy Ialto says demonetized. Dude, no shit, right? Playing a little music. I'll have to edit that out later. But it's Crunchy, you know? All right, 25 away from a dub tonight. Let's do that. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. Let's continue on here. This is some of you who, like, you've had it with Iran. You've had it with Epstein. You've had it with the news stuff. I think this is going to be either this is going to be your favorite or the McDonald's CEO clip for today is going to be your favorite. So Washington State tried to use this AI customer service line, like instead of having you talk to the robot or instead of having their phone lines jammed with real people, they've decided to hook up this AI program that for English speakers. However, if you are an English speaker who is Hispanic, they found that what the AI has started doing is speaking English with a very thick Mexican accent. So basically, Washington State has created a racist AI help bot. Spanish-speaking callers for the Washington State Department of Licensing didn't get the Spanish language accommodation they were expecting when they were asked to press 2. Instead, they got an AI version of a Mexican accent speaking English. DOL apologizes for the error to its customers and for any inconvenience. The agency said in a separate statement the previous day, an unfortunate byproduct of expanding services is that DOL found problems with the self-service option. Here it is. We got a clip of this. This is the Washington State Department of Licensing trying to help Spanish-speaking customers.
You have reached the driver licensing service line. If you are calling about a vehicle or boat, please press 1. Please press 1 for English.
2 para español. Tripla rúskava. So bom.
Thank you for calling the Department of Licensing.
It's not Spanish at all. It's just some poor abuelita speaking English in a Hispanic accent.
Customer Support Center. For assistance with scheduling a driver licensing office appointment, canceling an existing appointment, or questions about an upcoming appointment, please press 1.
So basically, Sofia Vergara in Modern Family answers the phone for you if you ask for Spanish. It might as well just be Cheech Marin going, Mexican Americans don't want to.
All other callers, please stay on the line. Thank you.
Now, look, I took 4 years of Spanish between middle school and high school, and I suck at it. I mean, I can speak very little Spanish. I can understand just a little bit more. But I know that ain't going to cut it for people who don't speak English.
To better serve you, will need the last 4 digits of your social security number and your date of birth. If you have a valid Washington driver license, or ID card, and a social security number, press 1. If you do not have both of these, press the pound key.
Press the pound key. This is one of those moments where I go, look, AI's getting better. AI's really starting to kick ass, but it's not quite there yet. It's still got a little bit longer ways to go. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Main Vein is going insane tonight. Thank you. Unbelievable. Thank you very much, Main Vein. $10 from Main Vein says, come back, Crunchy. We miss you. Dan Vicious with $5 says, for Johnny's plane ticket to Korea. I mean, as long as he doesn't whip his cock out in the street or anything, I mean, he should be fine. $5 from Honky says, speaking of sex offenders, did you see a Pajeet judge in Hamilton, Ontario ruled that the sex offender registry is unconstitutional? No, but thank you for finding stories for today's show. I'm very excited about it. Thank you, guys. Now you're only 10. Okay, this is the monster I create. I sit here and I go, hey, I'd really like it if you guys just bang this whole thing out early and we can just do a show. And then not only do you guys do it, you're only $10 away now, but now I've left you ample time to knock out the 50 we missed this morning, and then I do a 3-hour evening show. Ruh-roh, it's working too well. Hobo Chili Recipe says, Aaron, why are you dressed like Mr. Roper from Three's Company? SP and I found this shirt this weekend. I really like this shirt. So if I look like Mr. Roper from Three's Company, then I look like Mr. Roper from Three's Company. Good thing I don't want you to fuck me, Hobo. Good thing I don't want you to fuck me. Thank you guys very much. Couple gifted memberships on Rumble away from a big win for the toe. Justice Davin Garg of the Ontario Court of Justice has ruled that the sex offender registry for pedos, rapists, and other sex criminals is unconstitutional. What? Oh, because I would guess that he would say that once you've served your time, once you've served your sentence, that you can't be put on another you can't be put on a registry. You served your time, you're clean. I don't know. Like Minnesota had an issue with this years ago. We had this thing I think it was under Governor Pawlenty. It could have even been before him. It was this really awesome thing called the Sex Offender Treatment Program. It was something that really helped protect Minnesota children, women. It was a really good program. And what it said was, if you were a sex offender in Minnesota, and, we looked at the numbers, and 90 some odd % of sex offenders reoffend at some point. So we were like, well, it's almost a mathematical certainty that these people, if we let them out, are going to hurt more people. And since we can't get the legislature to pass tougher laws and sentencing guidelines, instead, what we're going to do is we're going to create this program called the Sex Offender Treatment Program. We have a place in Moose Lake, Minnesota, and I think one other place we had Red Wing or something. And after their jail sentence was done, after they were done serving time in prison, they would go before a doctor. A doctor would see them, would analyze them, and would decide whether or not they were ready to be released back into society. Now, you might think that, well, Aaron, they served their prison sentence. They're done. They get to go. Not so fast. If you were a sex offender and the doctor decided, no, you're a level. So there was like level 3. You're a level 3, highest risk of reoffending. We're going to send you to the sex offender treatment program after your sentence. And there's no set amount of time for the sex offender treatment program. You just get released when a doctor decides you can be released. Governor Dayton came into office around 2010. And it was around that time they all decided, well, this sex offender treatment program, it's not right. It's not fair. It's not constitutional. We got to come up with something else. Well, the something else we came up with was nothing. Just let them go. And that's what we have now in Minnesota, is just cut them loose. We used to have a program where you could keep those guys in there forever. And quite frankly, they did. It was an incredibly effective program. They only ever released 2 people in the sex offender treatment program's history. Only 2 people ever got analyzed by a doctor and found that they could leave, that they were okay to rejoin society. And if I'm not mistaken, one of them reoffended. So it was a great program we had, but it was too mean and it wasn't nice and it was unconstitutional. So we had to get rid of it. So it looks like Toronto is going a step further than that. They want to get rid of this sex offender list, the provincial database. The decision by Justice Davin Garg of the Ontario Court of Justice in Hamilton not only affects offender Michael Roberts, but could end mandatory and lifetime reporting for other offenders across the province. So like now in the United States, if you're at a certain level of offender, you have to go introduce yourself to your neighbors. The community has to have like a city hall meeting to discuss it. You've got to be put on a public notice as to where you live, the fact that you're a sex offender. Like it's very thorough and I think fair. But this judge says that that's unconstitutional. It infringes on charter rights by being too broad and disproportionate. Garg says Ontario's laws may need to change to ensure that criminals' rights are protected. Says it's an invasion of privacy. Says that these guys have served their sentence and they don't need to be tracked. Ooh, I could not disagree more with the judge. Police say the registry in its current form allows them to quickly access critical information about offenders, particularly during emergency situations when a person has been abducted. I see the guy's point. I don't agree with it. I don't believe it should be enacted. I don't think that this judge is in the right, but I do understand where he's coming from. That if you serve your time, if you pay your penance, you serve your sentence, you should be able to go out and live your life like everyone else. No one has the right to track you, so on and so forth. I get it. I understand the bleeding heart nature of that. And even like in a way, I feel like the judge might even be being a little contrarian. But this is just it's a clock that isn't broke and doesn't need to be fixed. You can just leave this thing alone. You can just keep going the way you were going before. I think sex offenders understand why they're on the registry. I think they understand why they're on the list. I mean, I would hope they're not fighting it. And I certainly know that people who live in those neighborhoods definitely appreciate being able to keep track of things like this. Honky with $1. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Honky with $1 says the Alaskan Avenger is the hero we need. Best treatment for a sex offender is ledasilin. Oh my. Look at Main Vein tonight single-handedly knocking shit out for the toe. Oh my God. $50 from Main Vein. Ow. Oh my God. So that means, what, 30 away from a 3 hour? Okay, guys, you're good. We're good. We're okay. We're good. We can call it. It's a win for tonight. We can just do a show. I'm very happy. This is exactly what I wanted. If we go 30 tonight, if we do 30 more, I got to go another hour and 45 minutes. You guys are way too generous. I mean, that's more than enough. We're good here. All right. I mean, $30 short from this morning. Big fucking deal. I mean, we're good. Be careful what you wish for, right? Be careful what you wish for. Really though, amazing. Oh, what happened here? One of our links from tonight's show went away. Oh my, it's the Sneeko Laura Loomer thing. Sneeko and Laura Loomer were having a back and forth about Israel and Iran, and it has disappeared. Oh my goodness. Sneeko, Laura Loomer. Huh. Wow. Now I need to know what's up. Why did all this get taken down? But they've been going at it hard. Like, if you know who Laura Loomer is, she's the female Rabbi Shmuley. She's insufferable. She's crazy. Like, Laura, go watch a video on Laura Loomer tonight before bed. She's batshit. And Sneeko is kind of a trolly Muslim guy. So those two getting after each other, that should be entertaining. All right, guys, keep it up. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. By the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't say, hey, guys, another win for the toe. Thank you very much. You guys gave us a big win tonight. The Bot for Life says, Aaron, did you answer my question about World War II and Antarctica? What do you think they found? World War II, I don't remember your question. World War II and Antarctica. During World War II, Antarctica was a mostly quiet, strategic frontier for exploring nations rather than a direct combat zone. Nazi Germany claimed New Swabia in 1939 for resources, while Britain conducted secret Operation Tabarin, and the U.S. set up bases. Post-war myths often exaggeratingly link these activities to secret, unsubstantiated Nazi bases. Really? Rumors suggest a Base 211 or secret Nazi underground, but no evidence has been found to support claims of a permanent German base or Nazi escape to Antarctica. Both Chile and Argentina solidified their own claims during the war, often in direct opposition to British claims. You know what? Let's see if we can get something. This would be worth looking into. Base 211. Did the Nazis set up a secret underground base? Oh. 30. Can we get a little bit shorter, though? Base 211. Here, fact or fiction. Secret Nazi Antarctica base.
Was there a secret Nazi
Whoa, shit, this guy's too fast. We're going to put him at 1.25.
base in Antarctica? A glance at the internet suggests this is proven fact. But do the claims stand up to historical scrutiny? And how much is truth and how much fiction? Did the Nazis visit Antarctica? The answer is a definite yes, and it's well documented. But sorry to disappoint anyone expecting tales of UFOs and secret bases. The German Antarctic expedition was considerably more mundane. Between December 1938 and April 1939, a German research vessel called the Schwabenland carried a Nazi expedition to the Antarctic coast in an area already claimed by Norway and known as Queen Maud Land. The German expedition, commanded by a professional naval officer, carried out scientific studies, mapped mountains and named them after themselves, and flew many reconnaissance missions using 2 ship-launched Dornier floatplanes that included dropping metal swastika-adorned territorial markers claiming the area for the Third Reich.
That's fucking... You know, one thing you got to say about the Nazis, they knew how to do theatrics. Dropping swastika plates and shit. They can't just show up and be like, all right, we are building a base here. We will build a forward base over there. No, they had to drop big old metal stakes in the ground shaped like swastikas. Just like, make sure they know it's ours before we are even setting foot on the territory.
The expedition was launched because of whale oil. Germany, like many European nations at the time, needed huge quantities of whale oil for margarine production and other uses. Overhunting had meant that the whalers had to move into southern waters, and 50 German whale catchers and 7 factory ships operated off Queen Maud Land from the 1938-39 season. The Germans wanted to establish a secret base for German whalers on the Antarctic coast. Some amazing discoveries were made by the expedition, particularly aerial searches that discovered a strange warm region, the ice-free Schirmacher Oasis, now the location of 2 research stations in 2018. When World War II...
Look at that shit. That's wild, right? Fucking penguins don't know they're going to hate Jews in 6 weeks.
Broke out. The British, who controlled a swathe of Antarctic territory, as well as the South Sandwich Islands, South Georgia, and the Falkland Islands, were concerned about German surface raiders and U-boats interfering in the Allied whaling operations in the region. Indeed, in February 1941, the German auxiliary cruiser Penguin patrolled the Ross Sea off the Antarctic coast in an attempt to sink Allied whalers. She seized over 20,000 tons of precious whale oil from 3 Norwegian vessels.
All right, I didn't want to... I just wanted to know about... Could you imagine if they would have landed on Antarctica? I'll go to the short version. I just want to know about the secret alien bases and shit.
Did Hitler really escape to a secret fortress hidden beneath the Antarctic ice?
You want to hear something fucked up? Every time I hear, like, did Hitler escape? Like, this always trips me out. This always makes me really uncomfortable about my own thoughts. Is that every time I hear, like, did Hitler escape to this? My first immediate thought is always, oh man, I hope so. And then I catch myself going, what do you mean you hope so? It's Adolf Hitler. And I'm like, but wouldn't it be kind of cool if, like, he couldn't hurt anybody. He couldn't, like, set up a government and kill a bunch of Jews. Like, but, like, that'd be kind of badass. He escaped and nobody knew. He pulled, like, a big Houdini.
Let's dive into the legend of Base 211. The story goes that in the late 1930s, a secret German expedition to Antarctica called New Swabia discovered a network of warm caves and underground rivers. This supposedly became the site for Base 211, a top-secret military installation. Proponents of this theory claim it was a refuge for Hitler and other high-ranking Nazis after World War II, complete with advanced UFO technology. However, there's zero credible evidence to support these claims.
Shit.
Historians confirm the German expedition happened, but...
Oh my God, it's Christoph Waltz.
Its purpose was primarily for whaling rights and scientific research,
That
not
sucks.
building a secret fortress. The story of Base 211 is a fascinating blend of history and fiction, but ultimately it remains a compelling conspiracy theory, not a historical fact.
That would have sucked. Like if Hitler would have escaped, but he had to escape to fucking Antarctica. No, thank you. Honestly, that would make me believe that Hitler killed himself in the bunker, because like if you would have said, all right, Hitler, we've got your boat. It's like, fast it going. They're like, it's going to Antarctica, Mein Fuhrer. He goes, oh, just give me a cyanide capsule. I'd rather blow my fucking brains out. What happens with Argentina? I'm sorry, it fell through. Motherfucker. I just imagine that's how the conversation goes. Holy shit. Dan Vicious with $2 says, fuck Ramadan. God bless Shia LaBeouf. Christ is I love Shia LaBeouf. That interview, man. I hope Shia LaBeouf like pulls up the nose of the plane. I hope he comes out of everything okay, and I hope he's all right, because I'm liking his redemption. I'm liking the Catholic Church, the finding God. I'm digging all of that. There's something I got to work on as a Christian, and that is I got to stop judging other people's faiths. Like, I'm getting really bad. Like the kids went to the Catholic Church with me. Now they want me to go to the non-denominational one that their cousins go to. And I'm really against it, but like, I can shut the fuck up and I can just go to the non-denominational one and I'll catch a Catholic mass somewhere, sometime. And then because SP went with me this Sunday, I'm going to go to a Missouri Synod Lutheran mass. And she said, could you please not talk shit about Martin Luther, though, while we're at the mass? I'm like, you know what? That's a reasonable request for old Big Mouth not to shit talk the founder of the church. That would probably be fair. Main Vein with $20 says almost square for the week. You know what? I say good enough. We take home 16 of that, so we're 15 away from being square for the week. I think we're good. I mean, I don't think anybody wants to see me blab until 9 o'clock tonight. I don't think that's what anybody wants. So I think, shit, $15. What's $15 between friends? Main Vein says tax return came in today. No tax on overtime. Laughing at the haters in the chat tonight. Oh, that would explain the generosity. Tax return came in and no tax on overtime. Well, I'm like your Catholic Church then. You're giving very generous tithings. Do we need to name a hall after you? My God. Hobo says Catholicism is a bunch of pimps and whores. Root says non-denominational are the inclusive gay dudes that play guitar for the kids, right? Yeah, I'm against it. Plus, they're dispensationalists. They're usually evangelicals, and those people are... I'm trying not to shit on people's religion. Really trying hard not to. But it's like they're so wrong. They're so nasty, and they suck so bad. God bless. Dispensationalist Christians are just so fucking nasty. Covenant. Just be a covenant Christian. The new and everlasting covenant. That's it. Stop making it so complicated. God doesn't give a shit. Jesus doesn't care if there's a physical nation state named Israel for him to come back to. It's a geographical location. Technically, it's a spiritual place. As a Catholic, I believe that the Catholic Church is the new Jerusalem. We are the new Israel. So you can come back to us. Dispensationalists are like, no, Jews need to have Israel and then God can come back. Do you really think? At any rate, look, I'm trying not to shit on other people's religions, but dispensationalists are going to get us all fucking killed. You understand this? You understand all these evangelicals like George W. Bush, Mike Huckabee, you understand all these people are dispensationalists and all these wars they're fighting for Israel are because they think they can hasten the return of Jesus as though Jesus is going to come back on their timeline. Look, these people are psychotic and they've got nukes. Everyone's like, oh, what if Iran gets a nuke? Fucking Mike Huckabee is it part of the government that has nukes. Dispensationalist Christians have nukes. Give all the nukes to Pope Leo. He'll be there. You can trust him in his hands. Pope Leo will be fine with all the nukes. Dan Vicious with $2 says, don't do the Protestant heresy. Stand outside with a poster of Charlie. That would fuck people up. It's like, what the fuck is that idiot doing with a picture of Charlie Kirk? I don't even understand what this means. Honeybee's photo says, yes, get your kids away from the guitar Jesus freaks. 09 Canyon says non-denominational churches is where you get shit like faith healing and grave soaking, which sounds cooler and dirtier than it is. Yeah. I'm not a big non-denominational church guy. Breaks my heart to see my family members, leave the one true church, but what do you do? Main Vein with $2 says, quit talking shit about Martin. If it wasn't for him, you couldn't read the Bible. That is a fair point. I think one thing here, look, there are things Martin Luther said that were accurate. They were right. Like, don't force everyone to take communion because you might be giving like shitty people communion. And we don't want to do like demons. We don't want them, taking the body and blood of Christ. So that reasonable. Teaching the mass in English and teaching the Bible and all that stuff to the lay people. I think that's wonderful. I think that's great. My problem with Martin Luther is instead of running it up the flagpole and, working within the Catholic Church to maybe get some changes done, it didn't help that Pope Leo X was an incredibly corrupt pope. But like, he just started shit-talking everyone. That's my biggest thing. It's like, okay, it's like at work. If there's somebody who has a problem at work, they go to the boss or they go to HR. Now imagine that employee who's the same level employee as you is going, like, just standing up in front of everyone going, that guy's a piece of shit. We don't do this right in this place. Nobody will say anything, but I'll say some shit. This is all fucked up and you guys aren't trying hard enough and we're fucking everybody over. And you're like, dude, shut up. What are you doing? No, I won't shut up. Bro, you're being disruptive. There's a way to handle this. And he just, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to nail a thing on the church house door. He was showing. He was a purple-haired lesbian liberal of his day. Just everybody needed to know. He needed to be showy about it. Fucking guy. That's all. That's all I'm saying. God bless him. Hold on a minute. Oh, shit. I don't have this hooked up. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. I want to get this one in. Here we go. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Yes. Hello?
Oh, no.
Sir?
Oh, no. Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Hi. Hi, my love. I just wanted to ask you, what's on your nose?
Oh, I popped a zit on my nose, and then I was in the sauna three or 4 days this week, and I just dried my whole nose out. So yeah, I'm all.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
You were in the sauna. Oh God, were you wiping down the load?
Oh God damn it!
God,
No, I wasn't. No, I shouldn't have said anything. No, okay, there he goes. All right. Talk about walking right into one. Main Vein with $1 says they should have burned him at the stake, Aaron. I can't say anything, man. My girl's a Lutheran. I got to be nicer to Martin Luther. One thing I promised her is I would be nicer to Martin Luther on the show. I got to be nicer to old Martin Luther on the program. Oh, shit. YouTuber Tarl Warwick, a.k.a. Styx Hexenhammer, just had a bench warrant issued for his arrest. He failed to appear at his Vermont court hearing today for his criminal charge of negligent discharge of a weapon. He has a warrant, he has a $2,500 warrant for his arrest. Fuck. So Styx didn't go to court. Boy, he's not just dressing like a pirate. Motherfucker's behaving like one, too. Styx Hexenhammer at a bench warrant. Yeah, you got to show up for your court appointments, man, or they'll just come get your ass. God, this guy's losing it. Is he on drugs? I think he's sick, too. Isn't he? He's sick and he's on drugs, I would guess. Oh, no. Poor Styx. $1 from Rusty Grammar says, I give Crunchy a runny nose if I wasn't happily married. You sent this one already. Now you faggots need to complete the goal. The goal's been completed. Hey, quit telling them to complete the goal because another 15 and I have to go till 9 o'clock tonight. I'm good with where we're at. We're very blessed. It's wonderful. I love our audience. They're incredibly generous. They should take a break. Honky says Styx broke his laptop to avoid the last hearing. Papa Shop says, to international waters for Tarl. Yes. Styx needs to get himself a boat and hit international waters for sure. That's the last, his last form now needs to be taken as an official pirate. Doesn't he have, like, I'm not very knowledgeable on the Styx Hexenhammer stuff as other people are. Doesn't he have like a harem? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Doesn't he have like, not like a roster of girls that he goes through? Doesn't he have like a polyamorous, like, he's got multiple girlfriends and wives that live with him kind of a thing? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Main Vein with $1 says,
Oh, buddy!
yeah, is the casino going to go live tonight? I feel like this is a casino going live sort of thing. Dan Vicious with $2 says, did you cover Frazzle Trip? Maybe deep dive for the member show. We are going to play a bunch of Hillary Clinton clips on tomorrow morning's program. We've got a bunch of clips of her and Bill in their Epstein hearings. Should be some pretty interesting stuff for tomorrow's program. T. Jefferson says, have fun, Styx. Tarl buys into his own gimmick, dude, for sure. Matt C. says Styx is too poor. Yeah, I love this. Whenever I talk about stuff like this, I always learn a lot from you guys. Styx is too poor to be on drugs. Tarl is on Captain Morgan and Mr. Pibb. God, why did that? I haven't drank in a long, long time. For some reason, that dog shit sounds good. I don't know why. Ugh, it's so disgusting. Matt C. says, Aaron is figuring out theology from First Principles and Tucker Carlson interviews. I mean, it's going back to Mass and Googling. Camel Toe gifting a membership. Thank you very much. All right, but that's good. That's good. That gifted membership is very generous. I don't know if you heard me a little bit ago. We're good. We're solid. Don't worry about it. $10 more and I got to go till 9. I think we're in a nice sweet spot here. You know, nice sweet spot. I mean, unless you guys want to build up a crazy bank. I mean, who am I to tell you no? This was troubling. So apparently somebody in Roblox, which by the way, they, now I already had a security setting on my kids' Roblox. Oh my God. Oh wait, no, I think this is a repeat. Main Vein, can you confirm that this is not a new $100 Rumble rant? This is the same one from earlier. Please confirm. All right. Take a look at that Rumble chat. That's a rainbow, guys. We've officially got a rainbow in the chat. We got reds, purples, pinks, greens, yellows. I think the only thing we're missing is orange and blue. That's it. Thank you. Main Vein with $20. Thank you very much.
Wanna fuck? Let's fuck!
Main Vein says, bank it. All right, guys, we are going until 9 o'clock tonight. The week is officially perfect, and there are $5 in the bank of the toe. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. It's a final win for the, it's a double win for the toe tonight. Thank you very, very much. And take a look at that rainbow we got going. Look at that rainbow. Now, Root says probably the meanest thing I've ever heard someone say. He says, by weight, Aaron is double the quartering, so he's a halfling. 220 pounds. I'm down. 220. I'm nowhere close to the quartering, you dick. Thank you guys very much. And everybody say thank you to Main Vein. Now, we got Camo Girl, and we got Rusty Grammar, we got Dan Vicious, and we've got, oh God, who was it earlier on Venmo? We had Melissa with 25. So we've had a lot of people chipping in. We had, over on YouTube tonight, we had gifted memberships from 10 Beers. We had No Pen 15 Fathead chipping in. Thank you, everybody who helped out the toe tonight. But Main Vein is the biggin, and his new logo merch is on the way. Hulkamasha Baby says 220 my ass. It was probably 223, and you're rounding down. Would you fuck off already? All right? Were you there? Were you on this? It was like 222.8, but that's close enough, right? It's close. Anyway, back to this Roblox thing, the Sandy Hook Elementary deal. So some guy took the time to create Sandy Hook Elementary. Like, this is fucked up. Like, put the names of the kids and, like, you can go recreate the Sandy Hook shooting in Roblox. Like, I'd imagine that this is going to be taken down immediately. But, like, Roblox is the same game where, like, correct me if I'm wrong, they were doing, like, mock ICE raids and shit like that. Like, it's done some based shit over there on Roblox. But, like, I'm struggling because my 6-year-old wants an account like her brother and sister have. And I used to shut down the chat. Like, I used to go in there, run the settings myself, ultimate privacy settings where all they can do is play the game. Nobody can talk to them. They can't talk to anyone else. Well, apparently now, Roblox went into a thing where there is no chat anymore. Like, nobody can talk to each other. At least that's what my kids said. I don't know if that's true or if the kids just don't know that I've shut all those functions down from the first day they had Roblox. But maybe it is true, and maybe they just shit-canned the whole thing altogether. But with stuff like this going on, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want the kids being a party to this. But this is he's got a counter there. Time until the police come.
You've seen the
Holy
footage.
It is Sandy Hook Elementary
How do
School.
you start?
Are those innocent people?
They have their actual names of the victims above their head.
You can hear children crying.
You get a leaderboard.
Oh my God, dude. What in the is this?
Police come in there. I mean, you've seen the security cam footage. The kid walks through this door here.
Holy shit.
And there was 2 classrooms where this guy mowed down, I think it was 20.
So wait, this isn't like because I have a little understanding of Roblox. I have an account. But like this is like a game somebody created because it's like a series of mini games. And somebody created a game where you get to go do the Sandy Hook shooting. Ew.
Look at that. Look at that. There it is.
Let's skip
Hey,
ahead
let's
here.
make a video game where we go and kill a bunch of fucking kids that actually happened in real life.
Yes.
Fuck. Could you imagine being a fucking kid that was at that school or a parent of one of the kids that fucking was killed?
How am I
This is Sean Ryan, I believe, too. But like, you don't have to be like one of the kids that was there, a parent or anything else. Like just a human being to see that people are recreating school shootings in a video game. No thanks. No thanks. Let's try to shut that down as quickly as we can.
There we go. The rotate wasn't working.
So yeah, just
So what do you do? Just run around from...
You'll see it. So go here. Wait, walk backwards. You see that staircase? Walk into that staircase to the left.
Okay.
You just press.
Yeah.
So this is at the school. That's a cool. I mean, that you've seen the
Holy
footage.
shit.
It
It
is
says Sandy Hook Elementary.
Doesn't that kind of look like a rabbi? Like from the back, it looks like he's got like little tendrils and long hair, and he's got a little Jewish hat on. I'm obsessed.
How you start this game is you shoot through the window like how the Sandy Hook shooter did it. Someone's already in here, so you can hear.
Oh God, you can hear like shell casings hitting the ground.
I think that's the window right there. You have to shoot.
This one?
No, to the right.
Wait, what? You said 9-year-olds?
9-year-olds can play this.
I thought we just signed something saying we were 13.
Right.
No, any age can pretty much play Roblox. Oh, there you go. So, make a left here.
This is awful.
Like, yeah, you're gonna have to like Roblox. They might have to just call it. I know that Roblox has tried to like regulate themselves. I know they've tried. I'll give them that. Like they've made efforts to moderate their content, but they're either gonna have to put hard age limits on this. It might even be too late for that. I think Roblox might just have to go.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Are those innocent people?
They have their actual names of the victims above their head.
You can hear children crying.
So now wait, can you go in there and like save people? Like, do you have to go in there and be a shooter, or can you go in there and like shoot shooters and like help?
Leaderboard.
Oh my God, dude. What in the fuck is this
See that
shit?
police come in there?
So you could probably, shoot the kids.
Yeah. I mean, shoot someone just to show like what it
No.
does. I mean, that's
It's not letting me shoot this one.
press R. Reload it, and then
Then you got to reload.
yeah, you gotta aim it.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
shoot any of the.
The hold on. It's just the mouse thing. I don't know.
Maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not working, but let's just
Try like.
Run for your life.
Yeah.
Holy
See how they have
shit,
blood
dude.
splatter on them?
Oh.
There's a room, so
They got the screens.
yeah,
Yeah, I can't use this.
they have.
Yeah, I gotta tap out. I'm sorry. That's fucked up. They gotta shut that shit down. And maybe the whole thing. Roblox, Sandy Hook. Let's see if the news is on this yet. I don't see any news stories about this. Real school shootings recreated on a children's platform. This is 2 weeks ago.
But I had no idea just till 5 minutes ago that they have a game on Sandy Hook where you're the shooter and you kill your own mom like the Sandy Hook assassin did, and then you go into the school and they show you blowing up kids in a bathroom. I mean, it is sick.
Or recreating all of the mass shooter events, Sandy Hook.
Jesus. I mean, I suppose this is on YouTube, so it's not like I can't show this on YouTube. It's animated violence, but like, this is the kind of thing that shuts down business, man. I mean, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep having this shit happen. Oof. Thank you to Fuck You Dude for $5. He just says savory, as usual. Honky with $1 says, ever heard of the secret Antarctic base for African Americans? Base 227. Is that real or am I missing something? Hulkamasha Baby with $1 says, this isn't even the worst thing they've done. There's cases of child sextortion where people will send them Robux to send pictures when they get blackmailed and have the... Oh, God. Kill those people in the game. Ew. Hulkamasha Baby says, Roblox public statement is, well, our bottom line looks good, so we won't monitor chat rooms, I guess. My kids told me that there is no chat in Roblox anymore, but I think they just don't know that they've never had it. Is there any chat in Roblox? Extensive chat feature, but as of early 2026, they require age verification to function for many users, separating players into age-appropriate groups to improve safety. Users can use text-based experience chat within games or join voice chat if they are 13. Oh, okay, so that's why my kids think that. All right, good. Good. Yeah, because I know about the pedo shit with Roblox. I know about all that, and I know they've tried to take some steps to try and fix some of that, but like not a lot because, again, I can't remember who said it in their Rumble rant, but like they're so obsessed with like, you know, oh, our money's good. Oh, we don't want to take a step back financially. It's like, okay, but like for the pedo shit, can we take a step back financially? Because that's morally bankrupt. Like to not do anything when you could do something, and the only reason you won't do anything is because you're worried about what it'll do to your bottom line. That's fucked up. That's just not a good enough reason to save your soul. Now, is this base? Hold on. There is no base 227. You snuck something racist in, and I fucking went for it. Yeah. You gotta shut that school shooter thing down, but like if Roblox isn't willing to shut all of it, like all of the problems they have, if they're willing, like, well, we'll limp along and we'll figure something out eventually, you might have to target Roblox for extinction. Historically White says there's no way Styx does get arrested tonight. Well, I mean, they have a warrant out for him, so they will go to his house. He might be asked to, or he might just head somewhere else and lay low and turn himself in. I mean, when my warrant was out there, first thing my lawyer told me is like, look, do you have a friend's house you can go hang out at? And I'm like, yeah, I got my family's cabin. You know, I can go hang out at my family's cabin for the week because it was Labor Day weekend. And he goes, yeah, just go hang out there. I'll talk to the prosecutor. We'll work something out. And Tuesday morning, you can just go in. I'll work it out. And he did. He worked it out. And they're like, okay, Tuesday morning sounds good. And I'm just tying my shoes, getting ready to go. And the cops knock on the door and like, we just want to make sure you get there. Okay. I'm like, I'm literally just heading out the door right now. And he's like, well, why don't I take you? And I'm like, I fucking knew you were going to do it this way. But yeah, they didn't bother me all weekend. I don't think they knew where I was. But hung out at the family cabin all weekend, had lots of fun hanging out with the kids and everybody else. And then Monday, dropped the kids off. SP and I went to the state fair with my buddies. And we had a hell of a weekend, man. We did it up for the weekend. And then turned myself in and went to jail on Tuesday. Yay. All right, let's go into the next thing. We've got, this is kind of a follow-up to what we did before. By the way, 2:34 tonight. Man, average for an evening show. Rumble a little down, YouTube a little down. But you know what? We have, we've done very well tonight. We've done very well this evening. We are back to good. We've got 10 in the bank for the rest of the week. Thank you guys very much. We're good. We don't need to do memberships or Rumble rants or super chats or anything like that. We are solid over here. This is a follow-up. This chick is nuts. She used to be famous on YouTube for about 5 minutes, like 10, 15 years ago. Her name's Nicole Arbour. Now, she's kind of gotten like a resurgence lately because she is like threatening to release a bunch of information about Jelly Roll and his girlfriend, or his wife, I believe. I think it's a wife. And this is just the oddest. Like, Jelly Roll's one of the most famous singers out there right now, and he finds himself embroiled in some one-way controversy with a D-list YouTube skank. And apparently this whole thing started over her saying, Jelly Roll's got some P. Diddy skeletons in his closet. And then Jelly Roll's lawyers were like, hey, how about you shut the fuck up and stop saying shit about that to my client? Basically a cease and desist. And then Nicole Arbour took that and like ran with it on the internet. It's like, Jelly Roll's trying to silence me. Jelly Roll's trying to shut me up. And Jelly Roll's clearly scared of what I might do. And it's like, no. You said that Jelly Roll was like P. Diddy and he'd like you to shut the fuck up about that because he's not. Well, Nicole Arbour is now saying that Jelly Roll and his wife, what's the Bunny XO, right? Yeah, Bunny XO have teamed up with a PDF file to smear her. Now, this is either an elaborate conspiracy theory and this busted old D-list hoe has figured it out, this grand conspiracy, or this chick is clinging to whatever relevance she has left and has gone insane. Let's take a listen to Nicole Arbour.
Money can't get any shadier. Here's another one of their alleged smear campaign people. This one's gonna be really short. Follow me.
Oh, Nicole Arbour.
His name is Quinn Pratt Online. I think he's posted about like 5 different videos about me right now. Just total nonsense. Real name, Quinn Emerson Broyles. Super easy to find your mugshot. Sorry, mug shots. Mug shots, that's plural.
Oh, she's doing this thing. She's doing the Comicsgate thing, oddly enough. Nicole Arbour is saying anyone that criticizes her, so she's gone insane. That's exactly what this is. She's saying anyone who criticizes her over this Jelly Roll thing and says she's going nuts is clearly working for Jelly Roll and is on the payroll, and they must be working for him. Well, wait a minute. I called her nuts. I said that she's lying about this. I said that she's exaggerating, that she's delusional, and she's completely lost her mind and is full of shit. And I can tell you 100%, I'm not being paid by Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll doesn't know my name. I'm doing it for love of the game, sweetheart. I think you're fucking nuts. So she's going to say that this guy sitting in his car making videos about her is now somehow on Jelly Roll's payroll. All right, you know what? Let her cook.
Is this you? Did you drag a girl into the woods and do sexual things to her with your brother?
Now, in fairness, if you're going to pop off on the internet, you know, people are allowed to look into your public history. So she's not technically doing anything wrong here, but like to say that Jelly Roll is teaming up with this guy, that's where the cuckoo starts.
Did Jelly Roll and Bunny actually teamed up with a legitimate pedophile at this point?
No, they didn't. You're losing it. You haven't had a hit video in 15 years and you're trying to get back on the back of a guy who's really been through a lot and tried to fix himself, and now he's doing the weight loss thing and all that. Yeah, this is like ridiculously shameless. And by the way, it doesn't help that you look crazy. I mean, the camera angles and the close-ups that you're choosing to use, not helping the idea that you might be a psychotic kind of stalkery blonde bimbo.
This is where we're at. Bunny, the woman who has a child, promoting her new book on the sex work industry and porn. Bunny is all up in his comments. She's following him. He's proudly interacting with her online. So we're at 4 guys with
probably because he's shitting on you and thinks you're nuts.
Crazy criminal histories and a pedophile. Now, that's who you sent after me. They're reading a script that they're handed, making up insane lies about me. That doesn't do it for you yet? Jelly Roll and Bunny fans, you get it yet? Really like that this all happened so that when I tell you guys the story about what happened to me, you actually won't be shocked.
But hold on a minute. Hold on. You didn't prove anything. You just showed a guy who's shitting on you on TikTok and going, this is who you have working for you? No, this is a guy just creating content on the internet. Doesn't mean he's working for them. Oh boy, this chick is nuts. Honestly, if I'm Jelly Roll and this Bunny XO, yeah, I would probably consider taking legal action against her too, for sure. She's fucking, she's losing it. She thinks that randos on the internet are stalking her. Is this woman talking about it? No, she's not talking about me. Tom. Jesus. Tom, you missed it. We made a shitload of money tonight. Oh, I wish you could have been here for it. Raz of Chaz. Oh, hook him up with a membership. He says Jelly Roll knows Melton. Oh, that's bullying. That's bullying right there. That's just, now you're just being a bully at that point. Funny, but a bully. All right, we got another update on this former mayor who was having sex with her son's friends. And this story is getting weirder and weirder. So this woman, there's like Snapchats, like people were recording her being very intimate with her son's friends. We also found out in the trial that like guys had video of her doing stuff and they deleted it because there was alcohol. They were worried they'd get in trouble. These are high school kids. The woman's name is Misty Roberts. She was the former DeRidder, Louisiana mayor. And now we're finding out that like this woman was like targeting these high school boys and then ordering the morning after pill on DoorDash and having it sent to her house. Ugh. This is the latest from her ongoing trial.
Stunning testimony as the jury in the Misty Roberts trial heard from new witnesses today. Good evening, I'm Cynthia R. Snow. The children of the former DeRidder mayor took the stand today in day 4 of her trial. KPLC. Boy,
so her kids are even like, yeah, we're going to rat on her. She's fucking all our friends. Of course we're going to snitch on her. It's gross.
Devin Cruz joins us.
She was throwing parties at the house when her kids were there where she would be like all up on their friends. Ugh.
Live from DeRidder. Devin?
Yes, Cynthia, as you said, the former mayor here, Misty Roberts, is on trial for 2 felony charges. And today we had a lot of details and a lot of testimony. We heard from at least 6 witnesses. I'll try and jump right in and give
You know what? Unfortunately, the article we have here is not the same as this morning. This video clip is the same from this morning. But the story of it here, the jury heard from the son and other witnesses including a man who said he delivered Plan B to the former mayor's door after the alleged encounter with an underage boy. Defense and prosecution questioned 2 forensic interviewers who had interviewed children connected to the case. One of them had interviewed 3 children, including the alleged victim, in July and August of 2024, and the other had interviewed Roberts' children in March of 25 at the request of the district attorney's office. The jury also heard from a DoorDash driver who said he delivered an emergency contraceptive to Roberts' house. I didn't even know you could have Plan B DoorDashed. That's kind of the newest level of degeneracy that I know exists. I mean, dude, if you're so worried that you're pregnant that you got to get Plan B, you can drag your slutty ass to the store and get it yourself. I mean, the absolute height of degeneracy is taking a load and then just waddling your ass to the front door to get the Plan B. Come on. Part of the ritual of shame that's supposed to get you to change your behavior is that shameful drive and walk up to the Walgreens and having to get that and, you know, the whole thing. You can just do it all from the comfort of your home. Ugh. The jury prosecutor said Thursday that the alleged victim's mother texted Roberts to ask whether she was pregnant, and Roberts replied that she was on birth control. I mean, popping Plan B like Tic Tacs from the delivery man. I don't know if that's exactly, well. Roberts shared a screenshot of the text in a group chat with her friends, suggesting she would also take Plan B. Wait, she was telling other people about this? Oh, give her the chair. The delivery driver testified that he accepted a request from Misty C to buy Plan B and leave it at Roberts' front door. He said he knew it was Roberts' house because he had brought his kids trick-or-treating there before. Oh, God, this whole thing's just fucked. So she was the neighbor of a small town, like where everybody knows your name, and she was fucking the neighbor kids. Population of DeRidder, Louisiana. Yeah, it's a town of 9,500 people, so it's pretty cozy. Thank you very much to Rusty Grammar for gifting a membership. Overcoming Evil got that one. Very nice, very evil Danhausen. 57 memberships away from 500. Thank you. Rusty Grammar gifting another membership. This one going to Raz of Chaz. Thank you very much. 56 memberships away from 500. By the way, guys, we are going until 9 tonight because you all have been so insanely generous. 243 checking out the toe right now. Again, thank you very much. Hit like, hit subscribe, and hit follow. T. Jefferson says she can't be seen buying it, Aaron. Someone knows her and might see her. My bad. I guess she didn't care. No, I mean, she was group chatting about it. Nobody cares. Like, she's totally fine with just, drop it at my house. One of the neighbors that comes trick-or-treating, he's delivering it. Oh, God. 09 Canyon says, what's shameful is dudes stealthing women so they need Plan B. All right, look, she was fucking 16 and 17-year-old boys. All right? I don't know if we can blame the victim on this one and say that, oh, man, I can't believe that teenager ghosted that 40-year-old. What a dick. I don't think that's how this is supposed to work. Uh-oh. We got a couple. Boy, this Louisiana, it's a drama fest down there. Oh, my God. We got a couple stories in Louisiana that are just all kinds of dramatic. Check these out. This first one is a police officer catching a little something on the side with the girlfriend who also happened to be his boss.
Arrested 11-year officer Christian Madsen, who's now charged with 3 felonies for allegedly falsifying more than 200 hours of overtime and collecting more than $14,000 in unearned pay over a 3-month span. Sheriff T.K. Waters announced the arrest in a news conference.
As we have said many times before, no one is above the law.
Oh, my God, it's J.B. Smoove. I'm so glad to see him landing on his feet. He's doing very well. Good for him.
Waters also confirmed during at least some of the time Madsen is accused of falsely clocking, he traveled to the home of Patrol Support Division Chief Jamie Eason. Waters confirmed the two were involved in a romantic relationship.
Oh, so he was filing overtime hours and he was sneaking over and, okay, they were strip searching one another. He didn't do too bad. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize what I just said. Oh, if you caught it, you caught it. I sure did. He did not do too bad, though, did he? Oh, boy.
I'm very disappointed. I mean, she knows that. We talked.
I mean, I thought she would let me hit it before that white fucker, but whatever.
I'm very disappointed, but at the same time, business goes on. We have to take care of business.
GSO's nepotism policy prohibits employees from being assigned to any position that would lead to potential conflicts or compromise the best interests of the agency.
Is fucking each other like a conflict?
Employees who become, quote, related are required to immediately notify supervisors so conflicts can be mitigated.
Oh, so all they had to do was tell somebody that they were fucking each other and nobody would have cared. Well, I mean, him filing for overtime while he's plowing her is probably going to be frowned upon, but
Waters says Eason was not responsible for signing off on Madson's overtime, and at this point, there's been no evidence she was aware he was clocking hours during their time together.
After a long conversation in my office.
Does that kind of make her a John? I mean, if he's getting paid?
She made the decision to resign her appointment.
Yeah.
And now there's an administrative process in place.
Yeah.
That I won't discuss great details.
Waters thanked his officers who
But you got some long balls, Larry.
Worked on the investigation and vowed the agency will always address and make public incidents at the agency that threaten public trust.
Honestly, one of my when I think of JB Smoove and one of my favorite Curb Your Enthusiasm episodes is the Hurricane Katrina family episodes, and where Larry trips over his own balls and rips his sack because he's got such long balls, and JB Smoove will not quit being obsessed with how long Larry's balls are.
Someone messes it up, then we have to address it. So we've done that. I'm telling the public about it now because I think it's important for them to know. And now we're going to move on and continue with the business of the sheriff's office.
And I am tired of hiring all these freaky deaky white boys. I'm telling you, we got to get some more color up in here. They ain't going to do shit like that. I ain't going to have no fucking woman like that chick who got a train run on her up in Kentucky. That shit ain't going to go down out here. Not on my watch, bitch. Now we have another one. Oh, this one's Anchorage, Alaska, though. So, even though this was in the, this was connected to that Louisiana story, this is, oh, shit. I thought this was all, like, in one area. Oh, Honeybee's photo says, you're disgusting, Aaron. What? He's the one, I didn't do it. He did. He fucked his boss. What do you want from me? What the fuck did I do? Raz of Chaz says, you said you loved me. You were doing it for money. I mean, if you can fuck your boss and get paid, that's what we call a double bonus in the basketball game. 09 Canyon says, I love that I got money while I was doing you. Well, I mean, look, he didn't end up in a good spot. I mean, he's going away for it. Kelly Cat says, wasn't that Tennessee? I mean, Tennessee, Kentucky. All right. Who was the plug police officer who banged all her coworkers? Officer Megan Hall, which this was in yep, you're right. Fired Tennessee officer claims grooming and harassment. Oh yeah, and remember when she finally got in trouble for it? This was 3 years ago now. When she finally got in trouble for being, the town pump at the police department, she went, oh, well, they groomed me and I was harassed, so I felt like I had to give it up. And like all of those guys had text messages and shit were like, dude, if this is grooming, I don't know what to tell you. Like she's basically trying to suck my dick through the phone. I don't think that ended up working out for her. But I do think some other guys got in trouble. It wasn't just her who lost her job. Did she end up going to jail for that too? Papa Shab says she wasn't a looker either. No. It was really Like for the police officers, it was take what you can get while you're at work kind of a thing. 383 Novocaine becoming a member for 44 months. Says, wow, nice shirt, Aaron. It really brings out your double chin. Damn, 44 months. Thanks. Thank you. Some Soper says, stop infantilizing women. Women can take care of their own needs. They aren't taking plan B because every man just walks away. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes they just don't want the nasty load in them. My Lost Interest says, how do you resist a woman who regularly carries handcuffs? I mean, she was not, to quote Donald Trump, they were not bringing their best. Let's put it that way. By the way, My Lost Interest, if you're here a little later, everything's been knocked out. Plus they knocked out what we were short this morning. Plus they went over. So I've got to take them all the way to 9 o'clock tonight. So we got another 50 minutes of Steel Toe left. And thank you guys so much. Tonight worked out like so much better than even what I think a good scenario would have been. I'm surprised that this next story comes out of Alaska, because this is some stone cold Wisconsin shit if I've ever seen it. Let me just hit play and you'll see what I'm talking about.
This is Josiah Pike with Alaska.
Who the fuck? By the way, if you're wondering what kind of media talent you can get up in Alaska, serial killers. That's who you can get. I mean, you can't blame the guy for not having a tan. How much daylight are they getting right now in Anchorage? Give me 1 second here. Amount of daylight right now in Alaska. Get the fuck out of here. Current time, March 1st, 2026. Oh, okay. They're getting like 13 hours. Daylight hours, 10 hours and 32 minutes. So the sun comes up at 5:03 a.m. and it sets at 6:23. So they're doing all right. But, I mean, still, you got guys like this. I mean, this is... Holy shit. A guy like this, if he takes too long between blinks, you start to really get nervous.
His news source bring you a quick web update.
Blink, you fucker.
Right,
Blink.
We learned from the Alaska State Troopers that a Wasilla
Blink
woman
all the
was
way.
arrested after leaving a child in a running vehicle.
Tom Myers, you and this guy could like do the creepiest news program ever together with like Shmuel Buckman as the weatherman. You, this guy, I mean, honestly, it would be a play. Like people would watch, but nobody would watch because they're happy and comfortable with what they're seeing. It would just be like, I can't look away. Who decided to put this on television?
Well, she got a drink on Sunday, February 20th.
I'm sorry, I missed the entire story.
This is Josiah Pike with Alaska's news source bringing you a quick web update we have right now. We've learned from the Alaska State Troopers that a Wasilla woman was arrested after leaving a child in a running vehicle while she got a drink on Sunday, February.
Wasilla. Isn't that where Sarah Palin came from? Was Wasilla, Alaska? They can party there. Sarah Palin, historically, she got down. Remember, like, when she was a sports reporter up in Alaska, she fucked Glenn Rice? What?
February 22nd. Now, to kind of go over what we know so far about the sequence of events here, the troopers responded to a business in Wasilla around 8:52 p.m. after getting reports that there was an intoxicated woman inside while her child was in her car.
That is, though, that's some deep red Wisconsin shit. Surprised to hear about that in Alaska. That's kind of a Wisconsin staple.
Investigation revealed the woman, who was identified as 22-year-old Sancy Ray Moniz, had left the child in the vehicle. Now, she was arrested on charges of first-degree endangerment of the welfare of a child and remanded at Mat-Su pretrial. She was then released on bail on Thursday. That's the information we have, mostly from the Alaska State Troopers, but we'll keep you up to date if anything new develops
all right,
from
just
the
don't
story.
hurt
We're
me.
getting new details. So
Stop
stay tuned
looking
to
at
our
me. You got the
website,
bug eyes.
AlaskaNewsSource.com, and our streaming platforms.
Hey, man, sorry about the bug eyes thing. Just type something, will you? We're paying you for this stuff. Whew. That kid was creepy. $1 from Honky says, I've been falsely charged. The overtime was fake. Somebody did this to me. That's what the cop said. Oh, I hear that works every time. My Lost Interest says, evening show for the win. It certainly has been the evening show for the win. Nice work tonight, guys. Yeah, My Lost Interest said soft blinks. Yeah, that's even creepier. Like he didn't not blink, but he also never fully blinked. How do you do that? How do you like soft blinking? Ugh. Indie Girl says, I wish Aaron would wear a tie and all right, that's enough with our trans disgustingness. Enough. What was her name? Santa Anne Marie. What? I don't get it. Johnny Midnight says, LOL, Wisconsin. So true. It's a regular thing. Like, which is odd because I think in Wisconsin, you're actually allowed to bring the kids in the bar with you at a certain age. Let me confirm that here real quick. What age can a child be in a bar in Wisconsin? In Wisconsin, children and individuals under 21 can legally be in a bar, restaurant, or tavern if accompanied by a parent, guardian, or spouse of legal drinking age. Okay, the spouse thing is creepy. There is no specific minimum age. Children of any age may enter if accompanied by a parent or guardian. The minor must be accompanied by someone who is 21 or older. Individual bars can refuse entry to anyone under 21. I would. All day. Are you kidding? The amount of liability you're leaving yourself up to if somebody sneaks some drinks? While some exceptions allow minors to consume alcohol with parents, this is generally restricted to private, unlicensed settings, though some interpretations suggest it is possible in licensed venues. Basically, Wisconsin has been known as this state where, like, you can go in there at 14 or 15 years old as long as you're with your mom and dad and you can have a beer. Like, historically, that's the reputation they got. I don't know if they still allow you to do that just because of the rules the federal government made with, like, freeway money being withheld if you don't follow their rules. There's also, like I said, bars don't want minors in their bar drinking and then something fucked up happens and it's traced back to them. So I don't know. Is it really worth the extra, $4 or $5 a drink to let teenagers drink in your bar? I don't think so. 09 Canyon says most bars made kids leave at like 6 or 8 p.m. Yeah. Wisconsin is a fucking goofy state, though. Taste Fairy Ialto says they can drink at 18 with their parents. Rusty Grammer says, I got hammered at Lambeau Field when I was like 16. Yeah, okay, yeah, but legally? Legally now. Yeah. And there's like all kinds of stories, and I think Florida has them too, where like, yeah, there'll be a kid just sitting out in the car, in a car seat, something like that. Mom and dad inside the bar getting shit hammered. What do you do? 236 of you checking out the show. We got 45 minutes left to go in tonight's show because you guys have been so insanely generous. We're doing overtime tonight. Thank you guys very much. So this is one I wanted to get to today. This is the CEO of McDonald's. His name's Chris. Don't give a shit about his last name. Chris K. He has a certain look about him. It's almost like an N64 animation of a bad guy in GoldenEye. Like he doesn't have the complete face and it just it looks distorted, but like in real life. He's the CEO of McDonald's. He's not who I envision when I think of the CEO of McDonald's, but he's going to eat their new burger, which I didn't know existed because I'll have you know, since I've given up soda for Lent, I haven't been to a McDonald's. Oh, wait, that's a lie. I went to a McDonald's one time a week and a half ago because I got a smoothie instead of a soda. But I haven't been there with this Big Arch burger. I don't know anything about this Big Arch burger. All I know about the Big Arch is that the CEO ate it and everyone's giving him shit for the way he ate a burger. Let's take a look.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it. Here it is, the Big Arch.
Sometimes you can tell what a company was going for when they picked a CEO. And for McDonald's, you could tell they're like, get me someone from accounting who's really stable, good with numbers, loves analytics, likes to break things down 6 ways. Like sometimes a company will be like, get me a charismatic guy who can fire people up and delegate and has a bold vision for the future of this company. That's who I want as CEO. That's not what McDonald's did. McDonald's said, grab me someone from the accounting firm who's borderline dysfunctioning autistic, and, we'll just try to keep them away from cameras as much as we can.
This is something that we have tested already in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product. It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here.
Wait, Chris, we didn't eat all this. It's fine. We understand. We didn't think you were going to shove it up your asshole. Just eat the fucking burger, Chris. Let's go. Start being more comfortable around people.
Here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on it.
Right away, I'm just going to say this doesn't look like McDonald's. This is, we're getting away from what we are. And of course he drinks Sprite. He just looks like a Sprite drinker.
We've got 2 quarter-pound patties,
Jesus.
A delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this.
I mean, not really. It's a cheeseburger with lettuce and Thousand Island dressing on it. That's about it. And Chris, you did a horseshit job of announcing this. Those look like fried onions underneath. That looks like a different kind of cheese on the bottom. Chris, you have not done well on this whole deal, buddy. That was so 2 quarter-pound patties. That's a half pound of meat. You got a half-pound burger with a thick oniony sesame bun. You've got terribly wilted lettuce, fried onions, and a couple different kinds of cheese. All right, Chris, show us how good it is.
First of all, let's try to get this thing. I don't even know how to attack it.
Chris, you're fucking up. The back is here. The front is over here. It's very clear. Whichever side is showing the most meat, you put your mouth on that. Fuck it. I quit. I'm leaving. That was, you know what? I walked right into that one. Fuck. I really did. I just said wherever the most meat is showing, that's where you put your good job. That's going to help the gay rumors. That's not going to open up any jokes, boys and girls. But no, I mean, anybody who's eaten a cheeseburger who's older than 6 knows that you grab the burger where the buns are closest together, and then you eat where the burger patties are exposed the most. This is day one shit, Chris.
Got so much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see
the motherfucker doesn't even know what's on his own company's burger. Ray Kroc would smack the shit out of this guy.
Those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth. That is so good. That's a big bite.
I will say I'm very glad that they cut away. I hate it when they keep filming someone chewing.
For a Big Arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product.
This is like if John Cryer didn't go into acting, he would be this guy.
We've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness, but those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch, but Big Arch, try it when you can get it. Chris K.
Could you send this memo out to the entire board? Let's not ever have Chris do a product reveal ever again. I mean, it's just, how do I say this nicely? It leaves something to be desired in the charisma department.
Like, this is not, we're going to find somebody else to debut the products next time. Taste Fairy Ialto says, the McDonald's Big Arch Burger features 2 quarter-pound beef patties, 3 slices of white cheddar cheese, crispy onions, raw slivered onions. Did I read that right? Yeah. Pickles and a tangy new Big Arch sauce. Baba Shab says, clearly he has a passion for McDonald's. I didn't see it. Raz of Chaz says, Aaron also used 2 hands to eat meat. See, that's, yeah. Sam Show says, just fucking eat the sandwich and stop being a faggot about it. That was not a very big bite either. Him calling that a big bite makes me feel really shitty about the bites I take. Sam Show was losing his mind during this. He says, sandwich, say sandwich. Oh, the product is so producty. I'm telling you, they grabbed their CEO from accounting because they just, if you're the CEO of McDonald's, you don't want like a big flashy, splashy CEO. You want a numbers guy who's just going to keep the ship going straight. You know, you're not trying to do twists and turns and bends and dips and flips. It's fucking McDonald's, all right? You really, if you're the CEO for 20 years, you release a product once every 7 years, and you let people eat McDoubles until their dicks fall off. Honky with $1 says, speaking of meat, when Aaron sees a bulge, he attacks it like Patton. It's an honor to be compared to the general. Thank you very much. My Lost Interest says, get Susie from accounting to do the videos next time. I mean, fuck. Who the hell? Guys, was that a prank? Who told Chris, who gassed Chris up and made him think he would be good for the Archburger? Frank, was that you? You're 2 years late for retirement. You can quit anytime you want. We don't want you here, Frank. Quit telling Chris he's good on camera. You know he's not. What about that colorful black fella from PR? Get him next time. No, not the Puerto Rican, public relations. You know, the guy who says "aight" all the time? He'd be great for something like this. And he calls it Mickey D's. People would love that. Bigot on Socialist Media says, if that meal costs more than $3, it's too much. Oh, come on. You know that's like $13-14 for sure. Red Fox Mad says, black guy eating a Burger King burger and a review in an SUV. See, now, to me, black people are the ones who need to be revealing new McDonald's products because they'll fucking love it. They think it's... You ever watch a black guy's food review channel? It's kind of like Ed and Michelle. They never dislike anything they eat. Everything. Oh, my God. There's these two musicians that SP and I watch. Like, there's this black guy and black woman. And they watch, like, 90s country songs. Like, they listen to them and they react. And for some reason, the black guy is always compelled by the spirit to jump up and run out of the room and run back in every video. Bring back the McDLT. Taste Fairy Ialto says Ray Kroc is rolling in his grave. But the thing is, and I'm old enough now where I can remember this, they already did an Arch Burger. They did the Arch Deluxe Burger. This was something that's already been done. Let's see if we can find one of Cowpote's old burger review. Now that's a guy who could do a burger review. Cowpote Wendy's. Oh, we're not gonna find it, are we? No. We're not gonna. There's no. Is Cowpote even around? I wish we could hear from him every once in a while. Channel's called Explore. Oh, there's Exploring with Cowpote and Cowpote Adventures. Which one does he post on? We got... Oh, Cowpote's still going at it. Okay, Dave 25, more trouble with the law. Oh, Dave 25's... Oh, no, that's not good. I don't want Dave 25 to be in trouble with the law. Oh, I think he's eating in this one, though.
You're eating White Castle?
He's eating what? Cowpote's eating White Castle and talking shit about Dave 25.
So I guess, cut Dave today.
Oh, by the way, Cowpote doesn't cut away. He just chews and talks with his mouth full.
Yes, the other guy is trying to have Dave break his parole Monday.
So these guys are like, they're content creators, but they all do like 30 views on their videos. It's like what our clips have been doing lately. Oh boy, are those not good. Go give those a pity thumbs up if you can. Cowpote and Papa Grizz and all these other people, they do videos and like 30 people watch them, but they all talk shit about each other. It's like a less mentally ill Dabbleverse. And there's this guy, Dave 25, who used to call into our show all the time, and he's insane and he lives with his parents, but apparently he's been getting in a shitload of trouble with the law lately. And Cowpote like mentors this young kid and like gives us all updates on him. Oh, Cowpote's also one of these guys who likes to drink his beverage while his food is still in his mouth.
Send his ass to jail. That'd be nice. Yeah.
We're just watching him drink Gatorade.
Where I guess he was on. Someone came on his show and was talking about this guy. So I'll never have Dave on my show.
Yeah?
But
what show is that? The Nibbling on White Castle Burgers show?
it's not a lie. Just as long as you believe you're the truth. I don't know. Do you break probation? He's all, yeah, 9 days. You go to jail. If I was a judge, put them both in jail for 9 days. Wasting good suffering. Court's time. Dave is a bold-faced liar.
So, Cowboat's name is Jeff. Jeff actually came to our anniversary show one time. He was talking lots of shit about us. We go talk shit about him. He came to our anniversary show one year, and he was really cool. He was really nice. I like Jeff. I do. He didn't like Corey. He and Corey Adam would get into it a lot. But I like Cowpote, and I hope we can see Cowpote again. But I don't know. Like, I haven't checked in on Dave 25. Is he, like, does he still do, like, videos and shit? Hold on. There's no way Dave 25's still in the game. Holy shit. What is this retard doing? Oh, no. This channel does not have any content. Oh, nope. He's on. Dave 25 podcast. Wait until you get a load of this motherfucker. He said, what? All these guys are eating in the fucking car. They're all eating. Oh, he got bigger. Oh, my God. Dave 25 got fat as fuck. What's he eating? Like a Pop-Tart? Did you hear that grunt that came out of him?
And YouTube reversed the strike. So as long as I'm not in the can, we'll go live on the main channel.
Okay.
So
he's moaning. He's like out of breath from chewing. Oh, God. This is so disgusting. Say something. Stop eating. Like, every time he takes a bite, I'm thinking he's going to take a bite and he's going to give us a thought. And he's going to say something, but he just breathes heavy and then takes another bite. He chews like a guy with no teeth. He's like, oh. What the fuck is this? I've never watched a Dave stream.
I'm having fucking anxiety, dude, about going in.
Oh, he's at court? So you're getting all these, like, Fig Newton crumbs all over your shirt before you go into court, and you're wearing a hat to court? Dude, Dave, put in some effort, buddy.
You know, can't breathe.
We can hear.
What the fuck? I just called into a radio station.
That's a good idea. I might be going to jail for 90 days, but called into a radio station, you know, for shits and gigs. Good use of my last few minutes of freedom.
I just called into a radio station. 94.5.
KSTP? No, KS95.
In my area. So I looked that up. Hot 94.5.
Oh, he lives somewhere else. I thought Dave was in Minnesota.
I think it is. And I called in.
Yeah?
And she said she had Turtle Boy Live on there before. I was bringing up Steel Toe Morning Show, my channel.
What the? Don't fucking bring me up ever. Why is Dave still talking about me? No. Why is Dave still talking about? Hasn't it been years, like 3 years, 4 years, since we had anything to do with these people? Why is Dave still talking about Steel Toe? Oh, eat your Fig Newton and shut up.
I can't go live though for like 12 more days.
Okay.
I haven't checked, but it said 12 days. But I don't have, there's no strikes against, it got removed.
Put on some chapstick. Your lips are like cracking.
So there's a warning, a warning one.
God, Dave got gigantic. What the fuck? Dave, you have to say words though, buddy. Oh, he had to roll the window down. He farted.
But when it came in, the other one was coming off. That's why. Yeah.
Oh God, that last bite. We gotta go back to that last bite. The way he hung those crumbs out and then breathed them out of his mouth. Oh, that should not be soon forgotten.
Yeah.
Send him to jail for this.
Yeah.
You don't need to show us. We believe you. He's eating it like army rations.
Yeah.
Oh, don't put your hat back on. Put your hat back on. You have a lot more head below your eyes than above.
Nope. Not true.
What's not true?
Not true.
What's not true? This is like Jake Hudson and him should do a
I'll
show.
be live in less than 2 weeks on that channel.
Unless you're in jail.
You can post a proof. It don't mean it's true. One of them already came off.
He's out of breath from eating that cracker or whatever it is.
So.
Oh, God, I'm getting sick. Stop.
You jammed it up because it was a day before coming off.
All right, so that's what Dave 25's up to. Why is he mentioning Steel Toe? Why are we doing this? So that's the Dave 25 podcast. That had 97 views this morning. And that's what they do. That's what Dave 25 and Cowpote do. They just talk about each other to 30 to 90 people. Not like at a time. Total. Papa Shop says he's literally eating a brick of protein, ensuring his growing mat. Yeah, he doesn't need any protein. No protein, buddy. Papa Shop says, like, seriously, what the fuck is he recording for? I don't know. He wanted to tell us about how he called in to the radio station and told them about Steel Toe. I feel violated. Like, this is like a girl getting an unasked for dick pic. Is Dave 25 talking about me? I don't like it. I'm against it. Taste Fairy Ialto says he's got power alleys. Sam Show's getting mad at me tonight. He says, just get the unpleasantness over with. You're going to put us through it anyway. This
Very
is
rare
all right.
that
Here we go. So now we got a black guy eating an Arch Deluxe, or no, a Big Arch. This is why I think this burger is redundant and unnecessary, is because they've done the Arch Deluxe when I was a kid. There's no reason to do the Big Arch, but here's a black guy eating McDonald's in a nice SUV. This is what we need. We need black people eating this food and telling us about it. We're gonna get to him taking a bite. Oh, they gotta show off. I love the way black people do fast food reviews because they gotta show off the burger like this is some 5-star cuisine shit.
And the Big Mac, and I'm going to go through all of them. I had to get my cheat sheet. First of all, Big Macs come with Mac sauce. The Big Arch comes with Arch sauce. After that,
obviously, what are we, a bunch of fucking retards?
Crispy onions, slivered onions. So there's 2 different types of onions on here. Pickles, shredded lettuce, if that's what you like on yours. That's the way it comes. I do not like pickles or lettuce, so mine does not come with that.
He wrote this shit down. He needed to make sure.
shouldn't have to explain to you what that tastes like. At least I hope that you can extrapolate that part for yourself. White cheddar cheese, and then a quarter.
No offense to
patty. So this is a
the person who sent this in, but I need a blacker guy than this. I need like a homeboy who's like gonna act like he just tasted voodoo.
And the bun is also different. This is a poppy and sesame seed bun on this one, so it's a much different burger. I'm not a fan of mac sauce, so I wanted to know if I was gonna like Arch sauce. They really went overboard, in my opinion, with the slivered onions on here. It's like an onion loaf, and it's very onion smelling right off the bat. That's the first thing I noticed. But without further ado, man.
God, this fucking God, food influencers are the worst people in here. It's a fucking fast food burger. Shove it in your hole and shut up.
Try to Big Arch.
Like, do we have, this feels so invasive. Do we have to watch you chew? Can you take this video home and edit it down so we don't have to watch the goop on the side of your mouth and listen to you go? And can you just like take a bite and then like tell us what it tastes like? Ew. I don't want to listen to your mouth noises. Oh. Who watches this shit? I
feel like I'm getting more onion than sauce on here. There is a decent amount of sauce, so I'm going to take another bite.
Oh, please do. And don't edit yourself. I mean, just chew right into that microphone if you could. Yeah, tilt your mouth down as much as you can.
To me, this is a way better burger than the Big Mac. Notwithstanding the mac sauce, but the poppy seed and sesame seed bun actually taste different than...
Dude, I can't. No, this isn't what I wanted. This guy's like a half a Kumar. I need like hood. You know what? Like I need the real deal. Like I need a guy who, if the burger's really good, he's gonna jump out the front window of his car and go, "Oh shit, the devil's in this motherfucker!" Like I need that kind of guy reviewing the burger. But whatever. You know, good try. Papa Shop says this guy makes bank from these videos. You can tell. LOL probably partnered and shit. I know, right? The fact that like I'll sit here and I'll be like, I got to develop takes. I'm going to watch the news. I'm going to watch different accounts, you know, left, right, different sources, look shit up, do a show, talk with my chat, everything else. This guy just goes, look at this. Well, the onions in the sauce are good. What am I doing? Down is up is down. My Lost Interest says not black enough. No, it's not. I needed a blacker guy. For the video. Is the microphone inside the burger? It was too much with the mouth noises, for sure. That's why Oz likes review bra, you know? He likes slithery, alien, skinny-fingered Nazi kids telling him if Taco Bell's good. Papa Shop says, I'm glad Russell Wilson is happy with his burger. Yes, of course. I got to find the black people who do the country music songs because this guy's wild, man. I want him doing food reviews. Black couple watch country music. Here we are, Terry and Kanaya. Here we go. We did not know Reba sings like this. All right. Yeah, so they're going to do Fancy, and like this guy goes fucking retarded and like runs out of the room.
For food or rent, at least we were hard pressed. And mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress.
This is great because these black people slowly realize that the song Fancy by Reba McEntire is about a dying mother pimping out her teenage daughter and turning her out. Like, this is just two black people like, yeah, I can vibe to this. This is a good song. And then just slowly as the verses go, they're like, wait a minute. What? What's like? SP and I love this song, and we'll listen to this song in the car sometimes, and we'll be like, that's fucked up. Like, the mom didn't even, like, go, hey, honey, you can go get a job, like, at the grocery store, being a cashier, and, like, sure, you know, you'll live in a shitty apartment, but, like, you can make a go of it, and you can maybe build yourself up to manager. Like, her dying mom went right to put on this slut dress, put on some perfume, and go sell your ass. It's like, whoa! Did you even try, like, the Dairy Queen, a car dealership? Like, did we try at, like, the fucking lumberyard? Tell them you're a lesbian. It was just mom's like, there's a line in the song where there's, like, there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites who call me bad. They blame mama for turning me out no matter how bad we had it, whatever. What. And it's like, well, no. They should judge your mother. Your mother turned out an 18-year-old on her deathbed instead of like giving her some, like, there's a reason you guys were poor. Your mom's a retard and she probably deserved to die. She probably took a dirty dick and died of AIDS. But like, your mom's first thought was, with my dying breath, I'm going to tell my daughter, go fuck for money, instead of like, hey, maybe do shit different than I did and work your way up at some corporation. Yeah, it's like a minstrel show watching country music. It's like, it makes me uncomfortable watching these two sometimes. Because it's like watching people discover fire. And I'm like, guys, these are just like normal songs. Sorry, they're not saying Uchi Wally, Uchi Bang Bang. I mean, this is how music works.
I go back.
She's singing.
She said that split on the side cleaned up to my hip.
To my hip, naughty but
I want to see where we get the black guy running out of the room. In this one, I picked the one where he doesn't run out of the room. I think Neon Moon, they do one for Neon Moon. He has to run out of the room. Oh my God! Oh Lord, there's that motherfucker's on Neon Moon! And he's got to run out. Like, that guy's got to do food reviews. For sure. They're saying she was 15. No. Fancy's 18 in the song. She says in the song, it was the summer I turned 18. But she's still a teenager. She's a, like, adult, technically, but she's a teenager. She pimped out her teenage daughter. Baba Shav, I was watching that on 1X. I wasn't watching that on Fast Forwarded. That was just how they are. Kelly Cat says, it's just be nice to the gentleman, Fancy. They'll be nice to you. Yeah, it's like, I understand, like, if mama would have tried, like, let's say she tried to get a job, but the daughter was constantly fucking up. She's just completely retarded. She can't do anything right. And the mom's like, I guess go, like, I'm going to die. I need to know that you can at least put a roof over your head. Go suck some cock. But, like, mom went right to that. Mom went right to, like, just be nice to the gentleman, Fancy. They'll be nice to you. Like, ugh. Ugh. So, yes, you are right to criticize Fancy's mom. She was a piece of shit. 383 Novocaine says the food guy you want is Damn Drops. Okay, that sounds pretty good. I think I want Damn Drops. Is he going to like, oh, Lordy, Kingfish? Is he going to like, because I don't think you understand what I'm asking for. When I'm saying I want a black food review channel, I want Amos and Andy, motherfucker. That's what I want. Kelly Cat says, I think he runs out of the room when they realize mama made her a whore. No, he doesn't run out on this one. I looked. I skimmed through the whole thing. I think he runs out on Neon Moon. And I think should have been a cowboy. I think he runs out on that one, too. He's got to run out of that room, man. Sam Show says he runs out of the room because the police are knocking on the front door. All right, let's check out Damn Drops. Is this the guy I'm thinking of?
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Shannon Briggs doing food reviews. This is what I'm talking about.
Damn Drops back again with another super official photo. You can't dig it, baby. I know you can't hate. Listen, man. Look, y'all already know.
Motherfucker's about to soft shoe for us. Of course, he's got a hot honey cup. God, black people really make McDonald's more complicated than it needs to be. Oh, he made a Ronald McDonald House donation. That's sweet of him.
McDonald's done got down with the get down there. Like, it's time to release the big arch. Now, what's the big arch, you might ask? I'm going to break it down for you visually. So let's go ahead and get into our bag, shall we? Now, you know we got to start with the fries. Because certain McDonald's...
I know what fucking McDonald's fries look like. Get the burger. I don't need to watch... Here we go. This is what we're looking for.
It's boop boop, the big arch. Now, let me get my hot honey and put the hot honey to the side. You know what I'm saying? Put it to the side like some drawers, like some panties, dog. Yeah.
See, this is exactly... This is the minstrel show I wanted for the big arch. And I can call it a minstrel show because this guy makes a fuckload more money than I do, I guarantee. How many views does this one have already? 88,000? He's got 1.73 million subscribers and he's got 88,000 views. I mean, it's still a fuckload more than I get. But yeah, guy's doing all right.
Pop right there. Hold off on that thing. All right, let's see what's happening. Now, the big arch on first look. Crunchy water all up off our hair thing taking over. Let me put it in your face. And y'all let me know what you think before I break it down for you. I'm gonna put it in
I
your
didn't know you could do that with the bot. Oh, he just ripped it. I thought that was like a thing.
face. Now, what are you thinking of the big arch? You're looking at the big arch and you're like, damn, it looks like it enhanced the Big Mac. And it does.
It's not. It's a double quarter pounder. Fuck. Anyway, you don't need anything more than a McDouble. The rest of it is just gluttonous. Stop it.
You don't have regular sesame seed bun. It looked like you got everything bagel seed on the top of this bun. And you don't have regular skinny beef patties.
All right,
you have the quarter pound.
I got to see homeboy eat this thing.
Onion in there? It smells like there's some.
Oh, shit, this is so good. I put my motherfucking head through the windshield, motherfucker.
Slivered onions up off in that thing. I don't know. But come on.
This is my
wait.
guy.
Hold on. I got some Nappy Krispies. Hold on. Wait. I think I see a little Nappy Crispy over here. Yeah, that's the funny onion. All right. So it's not raw but onion, but fried onion. Y'all got that? Fried onion. Hold on.
Eat the burger.
Flavor, my neighbor. This one's going to be a mess. I can tell already.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, word? Oh, this Big Arch is ferocious. Hold on. Why you break up? Why you leave? Why you leave, Big Arch? Oh, damn, son.
I like
Look,
this.
y'all, my Big Arch done slid out. Half of it.
Dude, you got to put a squeeze on that thing. Come on, man. Act like that shit's a basketball, not work boots.
The beef down the middle? Look at all that bun.
Oops.
Mad space up off in there, right? Come on now. My Big Arch just lost weight right in front of my eyes. All right, hold up.
Take another
I
bite.
want to pick this part up. The part that's butt naked without the bun and hit it. It's just so messy. Let's get to
he's taking out the bun. He's cutting out all the carbs. Attaboy. Oh, Lordy. I need somebody saying Lordy. I need I need old school.
Mm-hmm. Damn, you got it. I don't know if it's good because I'm hungry or if it's good because it's actually good.
That's good. No, you should definitely be a food review channel and not know why you think something's good. That's God, these people. I don't mean blacks. I mean food reviewers on YouTube, amateur food reviewers who are like, man, I don't know if this is good because it's good or if it's good because I'm hungry. It's like, well, I kind of tuned in to find out if it was. Never mind. Bapa Shop says, I'm getting the Goyim Extinction Burger, and you can't stop me. That's right. Eat it up, Goy. Sam Show says, you fuckers need this, but reviewing a McDonald's sandwich. All right, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? 09 Canyon says, poppy seed bun, they're going to have people failing their piss tests. I have a feeling the people who eat at McDonald's already would fail their piss tests, so it's totally fine. All right.
Thugged out, nigga, but I just seen a motherfucking rainbow, nigga. I ain't that motherfucking thugged out, nigga. That shit beautiful than a motherfucker. My baby mama probably at the end of that bitch with her gold digging ass, nigga.
See, that was a little more hostile than I was asking for. Yeah, Rusty Grammar says Ed and Michelle are the only pros in the food review industry. Yeah. We keep trying to find a replacement for Ed and Michelle, and just nothing comes close. Nothing comes close. Let's do this to end the show. Oh, so you know there was that shooting in Texas that was done by a Muslim? Well, there was another one that happened in Long Beach over the weekend, and people were like, oh my God, Iran has activated a shitload of sleeper cells, and now we're going to have all these Muslim mass shootings. Oh no, what are we going to do? Well, then when they said where the shooting was, and it turns out it was at Nipsey Hussle's new burger store as Snoop Dogg was there to open it, everyone went, all right, false alarm. This has nothing to do with terrorism. We're good. This is it, guys, we got an old school mass shooting. It's fine. This is All part of the plan. And then there was another mass shooting that same weekend, this past weekend. And that one was, I think, in Florida. And that was another one where they were like, oh my God, is this terrorism? Is this what? And somebody said, hey, Grok, what was going on at this establishment that night? And it was like, oh, it was Ode to Hip Hop night with DJ like Freak Off or whatever. And like, okay, never mind. Yep. We're good on this one too. So yeah, they have, by the way, Marathon Burger, which is for Nipsey Hussle, who if there was a shooting there, and if you don't know your Nipsey Hussle history, Nipsey Hussle was a rapper who died after being shot. So great job, guys. Way to honor his memory. I mean, really, great work. Just killed it. Just killed it. So the last thing I want to do tonight, and thank you guys so much. We went late this evening because you guys were so incredibly generous. We did so well this evening. Thank you, Main Vein. Thank you, everybody who contributed to tonight's show. Unbelievable. Amazing work. Really impressive stuff, and I appreciate it. Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, Aaron, if we are being honest, please move on from this story. It's only making us think about what those chins would look like if you ever hustled. It's fucking mean-spirited. Sandy Squatch becoming a member for 45 months. Thank you so much. Becoming a steel toe, bro. Mike says he's nowhere near as gay as Carl from WATP. I like Husey, as you know. And fucking Carl was getting raped on Husey's show. I mean, it was destruction level. It's worse than what Keanu did to him back in May of what, 25? Fucking brutal. Oh no. DeGray Cuckling on YouTube letting us know that, oh, Melton's numbers are down, huh? Damn, that's too bad. Under 8, huh? So he's basically putting up Steel Toe Morning Show numbers. Oof. That's rough. But, you know, I mean, when you live off other people and you don't make your own program, I mean, that's what happens. It just starts to go down. You just start to lose the thirst for it, I think, unfortunately. All right, this is fucked up. Remember when Winnie the Pooh went into the public domain? So people started making Winnie the Pooh movies about like Pooh and Piglet as violent murderers of young sluts. Well, apparently now they're just going to take all these public domain cartoon figures that were part of our childhood, and they're just going to turn them all into crazy fucking murderer rapists in a series of movies. They're going to build like, they're calling it the Poohniverse, the Winnie the Poohniverse. And now they're making one about Pinocchio, and I swear I'm not making this up. Pooh and Piglet, it was, what was it called? Blood and Honey, I think was the name of the movie.
Someone you love. I'm sorry I had to experience all that so young.
I wish Zach was still here. It doesn't feel the same anymore.
So Pinocchio.
There's someone here I want you to meet.
So Pinocchio's public domain now too, so we can do it.
Thought you could use a friend. This could be good for the both of you.
Oh.
It's alive.
Oh, shit.
It's like white boys that made different from you. Organs and stuff.
I want to be just like you.
No, you don't. You're way cooler than me.
Take what they have. Piece by piece.
What the fuck? Oh, of course, there's gotta be hoes. It's about a little boy and a wooden doll, and the wooden doll wants to be the little boy, and he's gonna try and like take pieces from him. But we gotta have a slut in there, and the slut's probably gotta die somehow.
Make yourself whole. Who are you?
Name's Cricket. Piece by piece, we'll take everything you need to be real.
This actually is badass. Like, it's corny as shit, but this is awesome.
What the hell is he?
Pinocchio!
Uh-oh. Rape? Do you think there's going to be a rape in a Pinocchio movie? Shit. Oh, fuck!
You James the Storm!
Oh, he's stabbing people. He's taking his nose off and throwing it at people.
One hell of a glow-up, kid.
Oh, there's a girl Pinocchio, too? Oh, this is going to be all kinds of bad.
I think Geppetto is hiding something.
My belief that the soul does indeed remain after death.
Call the police! Well, I tell them what, Dudley? That a homicidal doll is on the loose?
The subject is dangerous, born evil.
Oh!
I'm going to be a real boy. I'm going to be just like James.
Oh! Oh! Pinocchio unstrung. Fuck yeah. That one might be better than the Winnie the Pooh movie. Holy shit. I think he scalped the shower hoe. Is that what it is? Yeah, I'm watching that. Taste Very Alto says they also made a Bambi the Reckoning. Yeah, we're going to check that out tomorrow night. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to be here tomorrow night. I forgot. My daughter has a choir concert tomorrow night, so I'm not going to be here. I think the deal is if we stay perfect for the week, I'll make it up on Thursday afternoon. I'll do like a special show as a reward for being perfect. My Lost Interest says, let me guess, Pinocchio's nose gets used by the lying hose. I don't know how they're going to stop that doll. Fucking losing his mind. All right, guys, thank you very much. What a great night. What an awesome show. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for all of your generosity, especially Main Vein. We're back to good. We're going to start fresh tomorrow morning. Take it easy. Have a great rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow, bright and early at 6 a.m.